Howdy, howdy, howdy. How we going, boys? Another week of the 3P podcast. How we feeling?
I like the first one first. First one first? First one better? That was better.
I'll do the editing and leave it anyway.
Yeah. The first one was better.
Anyone who makes it to the exact 1 hour and 2 minute mark, I'm dropping that.
Whoa, you've ruined it again!
Where's the censorship, Will? Thank you. All right, now what are we actually here to talk about?
Oh, man, look. Big week of the NBA. First week of the playoffs. We've got some good matchups. We've got some shit going down. Sadly, there was some injuries as well. But hey, let's start it off. Let's go with Joe's Knicks. How are we feeling about him?
Knicks. So my Knicks, we beat the Cavs. Dare I said we're going to beat the Cavs. We're 4-1 against them this season. So it's a pretty good record. We got the away win, game 1 in Cleveland, big win. I look at that win and I go, okay. I was texting you boys like Donovan Mitchell scares me. Genuinely, Donovan Mitchell scares the life out of me.
He's such a top talent. There's no way around him.
The thing is as well, he's from New York. And he thought he was going to go to New York. So even though he's so good, there's that extra like itch on him just to like prove that he's that good. Yeah. Which you love to see. But no one else in Cleveland really worried me. The two bigs.
Yeah, I was going to say, the two bigs looked really good.
No, Randall was bodying Mobley.
But then this is my thing with the two bigs. They don't always give them opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's because Donovan Mitchell is their star. Darius Garland.
Yeah,
is what it is.
He's on his way.
He's a facilitator. He's a facilitator.
I think he's underrated.
Oh no, he's really good. But in that game 1, I wasn't watching Darius Garland with the ball going, oh fuck.
He hasn't looked like a threat.
But he's not. I don't think he's supposed to be that guy. I think he's just a facilitator for them and just knocks down shots when he need to.
When Donovan Mitchell got the ball, I was like,
yeah, but he's a scoring threat.
My hand, my heart. I was like, oh Donovan, please don't. Like,
yeah, but
shout out to RJ Barrett. For nothing.
I was going to say, like, for what?
Big game.
Didn't he shoot like some
not
stupid
too good
clip? Yeah.
Not too good.
So bad.
It wasn't so good shooting, but he's very hot and cold with his shooting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's his style of play, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
He's another Malik Monk.
I'd say Malik Monk's better.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'd say if you
but
told me...
At least he's a bit younger,
No, if you told me right now, I need an NBA player like to win me a game in the playoffs, coming off the bench, I'd choose Malik Monk over RJ Barrett any day.
Yeah, I didn't really watch much or see anything, but RJ shot 16%.
Yeah, I did. He shot terribly.
He's had a shocking night.
No, it was terrible.
So
he tried to do other things, but it just.
I mean,
defensively great, and that's why he stays on the court.
Yeah, what has he got? Like 4 steals or something?
Steals. Yeah, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So he held his end to stay on the court.
Yeah, exactly.
But couldn't hit a thing.
Now, as much as I'm a Knicks fan, I could talk about the Knicks all day. Speaking on poor shooting, great day, like great everywhere else. Russell Westbrook.
Oh, shout out Westbrook, man. He's become a gun. Clippers are using him so well.
He was 3 for 19 shooting. But
defensively,
I didn't see that, yeah.
His shooting...
I thought that was a joke.
No. His shooting was horrible on the night. But the reason why Ty Lue kept him in the game is because, number one, his defense, great. Yeah. He got 5 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds.
Yeah.
That's 5 more opportunities for them.
Yeah. 6 defensive.
Yeah. I was at 6.
11 rebounds.
Oh, okay. So, you know what I mean? He turned up game-winning plays. Yeah. He went to the line. Yeah. Seconds to go. Russell Westbrook is what he's been nicknamed all year. Yeah. He showed up. He made his shots.
Yeah.
On top of that, you've got the block against Devin Booker.
Yeah.
And then the awareness to throw it off Devin Booker's leg and get the possession.
Yeah. For sure. Smart.
I can't credit him enough. And that's a team without Paul George. Also, let's just say it as it is. Like, he copped so much smoke this whole season, Russell Westbrook.
Honestly, he really did.
Do well.
But he got bullied. But in that game, right, so he marked Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul for 59 possessions.
25%.
They shot only 25% and only got 6 points out of those 59 possessions.
Yeah, wow.
And it was
I was going to bring that stat. I saw
that's
that
a
today.
massive stat.
And the thing is, it was small things like poking the ball from behind KD because he knows how Kevin Durant plays. You know what I mean?
Like, for sure.
He probably knows how KD plays the best in the NBA.
For sure.
He's running around the back. He's sneaking. He's tapping it out. He's making the small little hustle plays, blocking it from behind.
Yeah, definitely.
Like he had, what's his total points here? Sorry. 9 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, and on top of that, 2 steals and 3 blocks.
Yeah. And
that's guess the turnovers as well, because we always know Russ is
I'd say about
usually
3.
bad. Only 2.
Oh, that's actually really, really good for him.
2 turnovers, 8 assists. The best point guards in the league don't even get those numbers.
Yeah. And you know what? If that's on a 3 for 19 shooting night, and it was a close game, if he made just 2 to 3 more shots, that game's done. Like,
he just needs some lucky shots to fall. Yeah.
Yeah. But whilst we're talking about the Clippers game, I just have to say, Kawhi Leonard is just beautiful.
Oh,
like if you want to watch just beautiful basketball, Kawhi Leonard in the postseason, man, he does his little step like fade away, but he just like he looks like he's just jumping in slow motion when he jumps back for it, and it's so beautiful. Great game. For the Suns, I think you got to think this is the 8th, 9th game with KD.
Yeah.
Well, this was KD's first loss with them.
Yeah,
That's his first loss in November.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
massive, but then you realize
he was out for a while.
But first loss since November.
Yeah, you know, what I mean, like 9 games, 8, 9 games together. It's tough, right? And I was watching. He did finish though with like 27 points, almost a triple double, almost a 30-point triple double.
One rebound off.
Yeah, but you watch that game and he didn't really shoot much.
What
For Kevin
feels weird
Durant.
is like a team trying to figure out how to play together
But
in
it's
the
but
playoffs.
it's playoffs, man.
It's
People
like you
aren't
gotta
going to
jump
shoot
at-
big numbers.
Yeah,
But that whole team shot at a really good percent.
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing
Like,
is,
team percentage 47% from the field. That's
pretty
winning
good.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost every
Out-
second shot.
outplayed.
but like it's where you just kind of say like Kevin Durant is the best player on the court.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Kevin Durant, and he should be taking he should be your leading shot guy. I get it, Devin Booker's hot, cold, but Kevin Durant's 7 foot tall.
yeah.
Well, that's what surprises me how well Westbrook defended him. It's because he knows his game so
It's
well.
'cause- yeah, he knows him. You know
After
what I mean?
playing together, knowing each
li-
other for so many years.
It's like playing with a family. You know what I mean? A member of your family.
For sure.
It's like
Yeah.
we'll touch on like the Thunder game when Shea was playing against his cousin.
Yeah.
His
yeah,
cousin's
yeah.
marking him.
Yeah.
Who better to mark the star guard than his cousin?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah, for
nightmare.
sure.
It's a nightmare. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter if you're having an all-star season. If your cousin's marking you, it's fucking hell. Sorry, I swore
No.
again.
Sorry.
I think I should sit near the button, so when I go to swear, I just hit it.
Because you'll forget.
I'll just start going on a rant. But yeah, good for the Suns. Good for the Clippers. Great series. I do think it's going to go like
I don't
6, 7 games. I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to be. Well, everyone was like sweep, but then the Clippers just
Nah.
turned up and were like,
They're looking good.
Yeah.
Also, none of us were saying sweep. We were saying
Yeah.
6-7. I know, like in media, definitely there was some
Yeah.
saying it's going to be a Suns absolute.
Yeah.
Just roll
then-
away with it.
As soon as they said Paul George wasn't going to play, everyone just
Yeah.
jumped to conclusions.
I
Oh,
don't
it's
think
done.
Suns are in a groove either. I think they've
No.
got some
but
problems.
you
that
look at the
need to-
Clippers. Eric Gordon, he showed up. Eric Gordon that first quarter was hot, and I was like, are they really losing to Eric Gordon in this situation?
I honestly
Yeah.
don't understand this, how many players just turn up in playoff situations.
Bro.
All of a sudden, they're just fucking guns.
Yeah.
And they're just going for it.
I mean, whilst we're on that topic,
Oh,
I am him. Austin Reeves.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were going to start talking about Aaron.
Yeah, so did I.
No. No, so Austin Reeves, they did the right thing. I don't know whoever's decided to put him on the mic that game.
Oh, yeah. How
Yeah.
good was that? Yeah, no, I agree.
Great. Imagine you're Austin Reeves. You were undrafted, got a 2-way contract, signed a full contract,
And in the
and you're
playoffs.
waving off LeBron in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
I've got to go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And you know what the best part is like every LeBron playoff team, he does the same thing where he'll give an early game to like his players with him shine.
Yeah.
He steps back and he goes, I know who I am. I'm LeBron fucking James.
Yeah, exactly.
And
What I
then,
love is that LeBron was like, "Oh, I always knew he was." This
oh
great.
yeah, classic LeBron.
I,
yeah,
I knew from the second practice that he was going to be a star. He's like, when you know basketball as good as I do.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of believe it though. Like, come on.
No one knows it better than him. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But I think Austin Reeves showed up so much in that fourth quarter. You love to see. You look at that Lakers team against Memphis. Now, Ja Morant's hurt his hand, which means game two's the Lakers to lose.
Oh yeah.
The Lakers should win game 2 by
The
all
series
accounts.
is theirs to lose at this point.
Yeah, but the
Well,
thing
John
is-
Morant has been cleared in his X-rays, but he's
Yeah,
just still
it's still
questionable.
sore, though.
Because he said it was a 10 out of 10 pain, and I
Yeah,
just don't know
yeah.
if he's a bitch or like
No,
if he's
no,
actually
no.
It
hurt.
looked like a hard.
You can't pull guns and then be a bitch for it.
That's why you pull guns, bro. You're
Yeah.
a bitch.
Rui Hachimura,
Rue.
Oh,
29
fucking
points.
props to him.
Now,
What a
the,
game.
the
The
team
ball
did
well.
after that say that basically their entire game plan was make Rui score,
But he's not
and
bad.
he just hit everything.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was Desmond Bain pretty much just said that was the game plan going in.
Yeah.
It's going to be the game plan next week, and the week after, and the week after.
But
Can he keep doing it? If he can, they'll beat us
yeah.
because we're not letting anyone else do a thing.
Yeah, I think interesting on that, the Grizzlies' backup point guard, Tyus Jones.
Yeah.
He's one of the most high-paid backup point guards in the league.
Yeah.
He's good.
Oh,
Tyus Jones
yeah.
is good. They've got a winning record with Tyus Jones as the point guard whilst Ja was out with all his drama. But no offense, Sam. I just look at it and I go, you've got a healthy Lakers team who defensively have been one of the best since the All-Star break. Paired in with the fact that Dylan Brooks hasn't shut the fuck up all season.
Yeah.
I
He's kind of
think-
set
I mean,
themselves up for failure there, haven't
He
they?
didn't have a bad game, Dylan Brooks.
I don't want to hear it. I don't care.
Not,
'cause-
nothing amazing, but like
yeah,
there was nothing really to sit
Yeah.
there and go, he had a bad game. He
But
just
like-
he played his role. He defended well.
yeah. But
He's
then
done his thing.
I look at it and go, is he going to show up now? Jar's not there
Oh god, no.
because he's talked his mouth so much. It's like when you're down at the park and you're like, you know your friend's better than you, so you talk shit and your friend backs you up.
Yeah.
He's on his own now.
Basically, we need Jaron Jackson Jr. to step up offensively. He had a 31-point game, but we need him 35 every game for them to have a chance.
I'm calling it
He
now.
also, while we're on talking, he also got named Defensive Player of the Year today.
Oh,
big
did he?
props to him.
Called
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
call
Got
it.
that one.
I think
So-
I think there's a couple people who called it.
I think everyone said he was the.
Somebody
the
said
one-
Brooke Lopez.
I said Brook Lopez.
said-
that was
I-
me.
I mentioned-
It was between the two of them.
I died on my Jaron
mentioned-
Hill.
I mentioned Brooke Lopez because he deserved the mention. He's had a great season, but we all knew it was going to be JJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Shout out
for
to the
sure.
Memphis stat keeper.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're the real MVP.
Give him an extra block.
I think good to see, but I think the Lakers' game plan for the next game, in my mind, is put the likes of Mo Bamba, and hear me out for this, Mo Bamba and Rui, and put them on Jaren Jackson to get Jaren Jackson on foul trouble.
You said that last time.
Yeah, it's a classic thing. It's not
But
because
Bamba's not playing.
no. But what I'm
Yeah, I
saying
don't
is
think he
go
will
in
either.
there and just pretty much use them as just I can just put them in there, get Tango in with Jaren Jackson, bait him into fouls, get Jaren on foul trouble, and then who Memphis got? If Jaren's out on foul trouble, who's left?
How did AD fare up after the I can't move my arm?
Fine.
Because he went back into the game, but I heard nothing else
Yeah,
about it.
I was the same. I was concerned.
He
'cause
was so good that
You
game.
hear it that.
Yeah.
It's like, you hear that every 2 weeks from him. Oh fuck, he's done something.
Yeah, I reckon everyone thought he was done. I thought he was done. I didn't
Yeah.
think he was going to come back. Oh, I can't move my arm.
But like, it's like
Man, if I can't move my arm, I've dislocated it. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
He's got a pinched nerve, some shit. Quick adrenaline shot. He's back out.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I
that's
think-
why I was like, they've definitely done something. They give it a little shot.
I just look at it and I go, AD's not getting stopped by Jaren Jackson Jr. Like it's a 2-person job to
Defensive
stop
player
AD.
of the year, mate.
It's not
AD.
stopping. It's slowing him
No,
down.
no, I agree. You've
But
got to slow players down that
Yeah.
are that good.
That
It's-
Lakers team had 4 players over 20 points
Hmm.
and extra D'Angelo Russell on 19.
Yeah, no,
To
man. Like,
almost have every starter score over 20 and a couple of them almost hit 30.
Oh,
you're
I
not
agree.
Losing that game.
no, I love Lakers for that. I think that's if that's
They
not
have-
showing
they have-
winning basketball. I don't know
They
what
have
is.
versatile scorers. They
Yeah,
have guys that can hit it from many
defenders,
spots.
scorers. You've got like everything there right now.
Yeah,
I
as
think
long as they
that-
stay healthy, that's the biggest
Scary
thing for the
threat,
Lakers.
yeah. And you know what? The good thing is they've got such a deep bench. Even if someone does get injured,
Yeah.
they've got so much players there
Yeah.
to replace them if they are small injuries.
Yeah. No, I think it's only right. We'll rattle through a few of the games, but there's not really much to talk about.
Well, the Warriors are down 2-0, which
Okay,
Oh.
that's one we can.
That's probably the most exciting series
Yeah.
so
it
far.
is. It
Yeah.
really is. They've lost the 2 games away at Sacramento,
Can I just?
and
So crazy.
I love how good the games are though. They're
Yeah.
so intense, but they're getting a bit too intense that Draymond got ejected for a flagrant 2.
did you?
I expect a
Sabonis got a
suspension
flagrant
on that.
1.
I don't.
I think
I
so.
don't.
He could have chosen not to step like hard on him and then jump off his chest.
I think
It's a stomp.
it's
It was a storm.
So you know what it is? It's when you're fighting with your older cousin and they're just a bit stronger than you.
Yeah, but you're a
And you've got to
professional athlete.
Yeah, but so if you imagine you're on the ground and I've got your foot, your natural instinct. Now I'm going to stand up for the viewers.
It's more of a
Do
shove.
one of these, like a push off.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He got out of the push and then did the extra one to stomp him down.
Guess
He
what?
had to go for X-rays today and just get the all clear. The dude's fucked.
Chris has got that.
I reckon he's going to get a suspension or a massive fine again.
They're minimum fine. Minimum fine.
Oh, fine,
He's a
yeah, will be
multi-millionaire.
more-
I
Fine
would
him.
be expecting a suspension because
Like-
that
For
is
sure.
that's fucking dirty.
That's pretty bad.
Like for what Sabonis did, right? Yeah, fair enough. You grabbed him by the leg.
He
You
copped a
shouldn't-
technical straight off bat.
No,
for
but
it.
if you imagine if someone grabbed say, just an example. If someone grabbed a certain center from the Lakers and pulled his leg, he'd probably be out for the whole season.
I'm telling you now. But the thing is, right? If you got grabbed on the leg, you can easily just do a little hop, and then they'll
It
get
depends,
then.
it
But
depends.
Joe,
if
we're,
they've hooked
we're
the
talking
foot.
the difference between someone grabbing your jersey because you're pissed off at them and actually hitting them. There's a big difference in the sport.
Or do the Rudy Gobert, do like a half-half.
Which-
my
but the half got a suspension.
yeah. I just
A
look
full
at it.
effort stomp, you are getting at least a 1-game suspension.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Surely.
At least. I don't think he's sacked from the series, but
No,
he's definitely
no
missing
way.
a game.
Draymond turned around and was like, "What did I do?" Bro, everyone saw what you did, bro.
So bizarre.
There's like 100 cameras on you.
It'll be interesting. I just
To
wish they
play dumb in that situation is idiotic. That's one of those ones you own what you've done and you start swinging.
I don't know if you start
like,
swinging, but
100%.
yeah.
100%.
So you're saying the stomp, no, just swing.
No, I'm saying Draymond, the dumbest thing you can do is stomp and go, I didn't do a thing.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Except you stomped him and start fucking throwing hands.
So just commit. Just commit.
Just commit. You've already been a fucking idiot.
I'm
Hit it.
already getting suspended. Might as well go full force.
Yeah,
give him
at
the
least
real
make
pain.
sure someone doesn't come in next week too.
Jordan Poole's flinching on the bench.
Goes into the press conference. Yeah, this is how you actually hit someone, Rudy.
Oh my god.
No, I look at it and it'll be interesting. Golden State at home. You don't want to face Golden State at home. Like,
Nah, the
No,
crowds are
no.
left.
All year, Golden State's been useless on the road. They've
Yeah.
got the worst record away in the league.
yeah.
To come out lose 2, I don't think anyone expected them to lose 2.
and we've got to remember,
But no one's surprised.
Sacramento's the 3rd seed. Like, they are the better team this season.
Yeah, no,
On
genuinely.
paper, Golden State are the, you know what I mean, they're the defending champions. But this season, Sacramento have had a more complete season.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
completely.
definitely.
But, you know,
I kind of just want to see Sac keep going. I'm really
So do
excited
I.
for them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, I'm genuinely excited for them and see what they can do. Like, this is their first playoff run in so many years.
They win this, they play Suns Clippers.
no. They play Lakers, Memphis.
Oh, that's true.
I was doing the map in my
I was
head.
just looking at it. I was like, it's usually top bottom, but that's
Yeah.
1-2.
So they'll play probably the Lakers.
More than likely,
That's a
Kings
fun
Lakers.
matchup.
You know what I liked as well was they did an interview of Foxy
Yeah.
and was like, "Did you guys see the interview of J.R. Smith and what
Oh,
he was
yeah,
saying about
about
Matthew
Della?
Dellavedova?"
yeah.
And he was saying how Delly almost died guarding Curry.
Yeah.
And he goes on to the thing, is like, if you guys saw the interview, it's real.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true.
Like,
He
I've
went
ne-
on to say he basically guarded him the whole first and fourth quarter
Yeah.
and partially through the second and third, and he goes, it was fucking exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
And then the difference is Delly did it for the whole game.
yeah, but that's
Steph was on, Delly was on. And I'm like, shit, man. Props to
shot,
Dozzy.
the shot you mentioned, the Steph shot in the final seconds
Oh.
of game 1.
Game 1, yeah.
I mean, how can one thing to note is Golden State didn't get blown out in these
No,
games.
neither.
no,
they
they're
were-
competing, yeah.
They were close.
Yeah,
I mean,
Curry
today's
missed
game
a
was
3.
Close. Today's was close, but it kind of looked more like the Kings had it in control the whole time.
I feel like the Draymond tech kind of like
I
ruined the momentum.
Oh, yeah. But I think,
that threw momentum out, but there was still like 7.5 minutes to go at that point.
yeah.
So there's plenty of time in that game for them to still come back. But the other part that's cool to know is the actual most effective pick and roll out of any two guard and center is Steph and Draymond.
Yeah.
In the league, most effective pick and roll is the two of them.
Probably because of how much Draymond can just
Well,
facilitate.
yeah.
After
no,
playing so many
Just because
times.
of how often they run it
Yeah.
and how long they've been doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the problem is with Golden State is that I think no matter what, Kings will probably always look more control.
Yeah.
But then Golden State can heat up like that, and then you know what? It's a
It's
1-point game or
Yeah.
a 2-point game
It's
or
a
a 3.
fucking nightmare.
And that's the problem.
Clay Thompson was chucking. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit the butter. Crazy 3-pointers. He was
Yeah,
Clay.
exactly.
He was just turning around. Yep.
Next time we're going to hit the button intentionally, let's at least just go headphone warning. I was really
sorry.
confused what was going on there.
And
And it's the same thing. Game 1, Steph Curry taking step back, 3-pointers, like with I don't know, like 6 seconds on the clock. Oh, not 6 seconds, like 6 from 24 seconds, whatever that equals. But you know what I mean? Like just quick 3-pointers without even in transition.
Yeah.
And then they're in it. And
No,
they just missed that 3-pointer
No,
in the end. They
exactly.
just missed it.
That shot,
Steph
you
is
trust
a
Steph
good
to hit
shot. That was a
Yeah.
good shot. Great play written up. They just missed it.
That's why he wasn't cut about it. He came off and was like, oh, you know, sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't.
Exactly.
More often they fall. Like,
Unfaked and then just chucked it up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like, that would have tied the game.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
easy.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, but if Golden State hit that shot, I think they take game 1 if it goes
Momentum,
overtime.
yeah. I reckon they got momentum. They're hyped. They're like, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, tough shot. And then they just go
They
from
run
there.
with it. I
Yeah,
think
for
they
sure.
do.
And Foxy's already bloody exhausted.
Yeah,
I don't
to
think
go
that
make him do it
series-
for another
No,
5.
I don't think that series is over at all, even though
Nah.
they got a 2 lead. I
Well,
don't think that matters.
they say the series really starts once a team steals an away game. So
Yeah.
who's going to be first to steal one?
speaking of that, because that's exactly what Kevin Love said.
Yeah.
Miami Bucks. Now, we will just say this game was very much forged by the injuries within it.
Yeah.
Um,
Sadly
Giannis
so.
going out first quarter, obviously. Second quarter. It was a close game. Like
we were up by 14 when he went down.
interesting.
So the argument that it's a lot worse, I still think Miami probably lose that game. They came back from the 14-0 deficit twice.
Yeah.
We closed it out, they brought it back. We
Yeah.
closed it out, they brought it back. With Giannis in that game still, they probably get in there.
Yeah, and like we were saying, like it sucks to watch, regardless of if it's your team or not. Like I'd hate to see, like even though I want the Knicks to win, I'd hate to see Donovan Mitchell get injured for us to, and then us win. Not as
Yeah, because
fun.
it feels cheap, right?
It doesn't feel the
Worth
same.
it if you win a championship, but just to win the series and then lose the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
round sucks.
Like
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
watch it, if I'm not like nervous, it doesn't feel as good if you get the win. You know what I mean? I want
Yeah.
to be literally fucking doing this when Donovan Mitchell's got the ball.
Yeah.
Same goes. You know what I mean? Like for you guys to get the win, awesome to get the win, but Tyler Hero's out.
Yeah, Hero broke his hand. He even tried to shoot
Yeah.
when he broke it, and
Yeah.
just you can see him grimacing and had to come off.
I also had major beef with Spoelstra putting in Duncan Robinson after not trusting him the whole season. He's chucked in a streaky shooter and gone, hey, here's the playoffs, play. And he's like, I need rhythm. I need shots up to find, you know what I mean? Like he
Yeah,
needs...
he's
but
been having problems for a long
shoot, but he's been
time as
struggling. No, this
well.
whole season, this entire
they
season.
barely-
That's
yeah,
why
that's
they,
what
no,
I'm
they
saying
took,
for a long time.
they took him off because of his shooting stump.
Yeah.
He couldn't make the shots.
But like it's like J.R. Smith in terms of you've got to let them shoot. Sometimes you just got to let them shoot it out. In
No,
the
that's what they
regular
did.
season's game against Orlando, just go for it. Go Duncan.
No,
Start.
they genuinely did. They gave him all
They-
the opportunity. They let
They
him
essentially
stay.
did it to both him and Max.
Yeah, they
And
gave
just
him
said,
all
"Look,
opportunity.
The spot's one of yours. I can't give it to both of you.
yeah,
I'll give you equal minutes for the starting season, but after that, it's going to be one of your spot.
I just hate like chucking him in that moment because like so he's averaged 16 minutes in the season.
It was
He's
Duncan's to lose as well.
6
Like-
points.
Oh, yeah.
Like he had it. Duncan's on the big money contract as well. Like Struce is still on his cheapy one.
Yeah,
But-
Struce is probably going to get a bag somewhere. I
Yeah,
don't think
we'll
we can't afford to keep
No,
him.
we're losing him. He's going. He's
There's-
going. But look,
there's a
not
lot
mad
we
about
need
him
to
going
do.
either. He's a good player, but there's a lot of good players. It's the NBA.
So I'm
For
looking
sure.
at it. Duncan played 42 games this season. It's just yeah.
Mm.
It's tough to see because we all like Duncan.
And he was so good.
He's
man.
fun
He
to
was-
watch when he's on.
Yeah, they were doing a screen and shot all the time with him and Bam, and it was
It
just
was working.
it was
like,
working.
His field goal percentage this season is 37. Last season it was 39. So it's not even like there's a crazy.
But
But I think he was
it's-
hitting them in the big moments.
Yeah.
I think teams have figured out how he got kind of plays with him
that's the
too.
main
I
thing.
think.
That was it.
The first season we had him where he just absolutely popped off. No one knew who he was.
Yeah, exactly. But now he's
There-
got a name. He knows. They
You
people
got a
can.
name, you start going and actually
they
watch
can
the
scout
game.
for him. They
You
know
scout
where
him.
his shots are coming from. You know
Yeah.
where
You
where he
know, you
likes
start to
them.
learn how to defend it.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's
And
a-
if he's not going to improve, right,
It is what
and
it is.
get a bigger bag, like how's he
Yeah.
supposed to?
But also like they signed him knowing he's a 3-point shooter and that's all.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's-
and then
that's the-
defense because he struggles on defense, doesn't
no,
he? As
he
well?
really does. He really does. I don't understand how he can struggle that badly though. Like you watch him play, and when he's on defense, you're like, "They're scoring here."
yeah.
You just or he's gonna foul them.
Hmm.
That he's a sucker for a shit foul. Like you'll see it, and you're like, "Why would you do that?"
Lazy.
Like
Probably
why
lazy
why
or
why why
got
did you
beat.
reach in there? Why did you try and get your body there?
Yeah.
Get there fast. No, it wasn't-
Jimmy Butler played well.
Oh,
Butler
I
played
loved it.
phenomenal.
Loved it. I'm glad he backed himself, considering like the playing game as well. Like, as much as I wanted Miami to lose,
I reckon you should have
just
lost, but
to
yeah,
get
no, I
the,
agree.
The,
No.
the lottery pick kind of chances. He backed himself, and he's a competitor. You
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
you can't
you
hate.
can't tell Jimmy Butler, "Hey mate, you're sitting
No.
out here."
If
He'll
you
go,
want-
"All right, see you later. I'm definitely out."
Dallas did it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But the
I
problem
think
with
it's a
the
bit
thing,
different there.
The thing with Miami, though,
$750,000 fine.
He's
The-
a billionaire.
the thing with Miami as well though is we're probably not going to get to keep Bam.
Jimmy.
Butler.
Oh, he's gone. He's bye-bye.
So
Oh,
this
exactly.
is
He
this
probably
is
will go.
this is our opportunity to use him when we need to use him
Yeah.
and go for it.
I just look at it and like it's so harsh. You get into like this part of the season, and you look at your team and you go, "Are we realistically going to win with
Yeah,
Kyle
exactly.
Lowry as our backup point guard?"
Well,
No.
surprisingly, Larry did really, really well in
The
that first
game.
play-in.
Yeah.
He was the
Fair
only.
play-in, that's right, yeah.
He was the only one that was actually like balling.
See, my point guard. doesn't
I
go to
saw
the Plains.
Butler. I saw Butler miss a point blank layup,
Yeah,
and they were saying, "Oh, Capella's intimidation got to him." And I was like, "No, Butler just missed that one completely. Like he's hit harder shots.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's no at that level for Butler. There's no intimidation. He's
No,
there.
he's head screwed on
mentally.
straight.
He's there.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I was like, nah, he just missed that one. It was an off night for him, and
Yeah.
Larry picked up the game, but they did lose, and Butler got himself back for the second game, got us into the playoffs.
For sure.
So it's a rally, and you got to kind of get your team to go, and you need someone to kind of cover you when your team's shit.
Definitely.
Even if Giannis is out, I'm still saying the Bucks win it. I genuinely,
Really?
genuinely, yeah,
Well,
No-
I thought it was
no
going to be.
hero.
I originally thought it was going to be a sweep.
yeah,
Now I'm thinking up to 6.
for Miami.
Like Miami might steal 2 games.
Oh, okay, yeah, because like,
I always had trust that Miami would win one at home.
oh,
To get one away gives me confidence that it goes to 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I still have the
No,
Bucks
the-
even
no,
without Giannis.
No, the reason I
Yeah.
think 6 is because I think Giannis comes back
Giannis plays.
within a week.
Oh, I think he plays next game.
No, I reckon he's going to be a bit too tired. Maybe sore. He's
It's-
not going to
it's
play.
Giannis.
He's not going to play to his full performance.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
I don't
And then the
think
game
15 minutes.
afterwards,
They
he's
don't
going
need
to
him
actually
to.
pop off again.
I-
Yeah, but
I wouldn't be
sometimes
surprised
it
if they
just-
get 3-1. They just sit Giannis and Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. Go, you rest.
I think the whole
We'll take
reason
care
they
of them.
sat him was simply because we were up by 14 when the decision was made.
Mm.
Yeah,
You're
Which
looking
makes
at it,
sense.
You're looking at it. Your top seed versus the 8th.
yeah.
You're down 14. Your star man's injured.
Not worth,
You know,
not worth
sit
it
out,
tonight.
Sit out the rest of the
You know what I
night.
mean? It's like, hey, Giannis,
We'll bring
go
you back in 3 days.
get in the ice bath, rest up.
That's
We can, and if you're Giannis, okay, like here's another one. Like I've started to like watch the playoffs, and even though I'm a Knicks fan and I will be diehard, I just appreciate the players around. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm watching Kawhi and I'm going, wow, fucking, he's so. And like Steph, and I watch Giannis and I go, this guy's not cheated a single game.
Yeah.
He's
I was-
not cheated the system. He's not cheated the sport. If he can play, he's like Russell Westbrook energy in terms of he won't cheat you as a
No,
fan.
definitely not.
He gives everything. Like Russ, for example, shit shooting night, but he did not cheat his
No,
teammates.
no, no.
No, he didn't. He
I
didn't back
think,
down.
I think this is where we get to see real superstar potential and like who are the best players in the leagues in this playoff. Like,
Yeah.
And this is, I did say this to Chris as well. Watching Cleveland play and watching Evan Mobley, I was like, man, that guy is
Yeah.
going to be good.
Yeah.
I was saying to Chris, I didn't realize how much of a better facilitator he was. He's actually a pretty decent
Yeah.
facilitator, makes some really good reads. Athletic is his stuff, but we all know that sort of stuff. Defensively, really good. But yeah, just if he can start to get a bit more deeper moves and be actually that guy,
Yeah, it's
you
very,
get to see some beautiful players like really show who they are.
Well, back to the star potential. What the fuck are the Nets doing? Why are they not
Cam
using
Johnson, did you see that man?
Okay,
From
that's
the
just-
second game?
Oh,
Oh,
with the dunk on Embiid.
no, he's hot. Dude, look at his fucking stats. He was having a game.
I mean, he also put Embiid on a poster.
I saw that, but more impressive.
I'll quote Embiid. 2 things. He said, "Don't remember it." The second thing he goes, "Maybe I need the Memphis stat pattern to make it look better." We love it.
But you've got, I'm telling you, that game, watch the game, watch him play. He was so good.
But why are they
I
not
know
using?
they lost, but-
Why are they not using Cam Thomas though? Another star
Cam
potential.
Thomas, because
Size.
size. Also, on top of that, realistically, if you're the Nets, like,
They scored 84 points tonight.
yeah, and I'll give you just one name, Joel Embiid.
Oh, did you watch that game?
I didn't watch all of
That
it.
second, I'm telling you, Brooklyn would have won that if fucking Doc Rivers did not put something up their ass in that second half.
Yeah.
They were playing terribly.
Yeah.
Terribly.
You know they had a
And-
shitty game. They only scored 96.
Yeah, I'm telling
For-
you, they
for a
had.
top team to not.
They're
get
the
triple
top
digits.
3-point shooting
Yeah.
percentage team, I think, in the league, from my understanding, with 76.
I just look at him like I'm a big Nick Claxton fan. There is no way he can stop Embiid in the post.
He can't. That's
Sadly
what,
not,
Just,
yeah.
They
There's-
double team everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As soon as he catches, they double straight away.
But he's bigger and stronger, so he sees the pass. He makes it happen. He's just
Embiid is showing a clinic of his passing skills
Yeah.
that I was very impressed with
Yeah.
today.
Although there was
I-
a big flop from Embiid today as well, which I thought was
but
hilarious.
you've got to take those,
Yeah.
man. You've got to play with those.
I think we're well past the day where no one does it. Have you ever seen the Dylan Brooks and college flop?
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
full
That
jumped.
is the best acting performance I've ever seen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
when I think of
everyone-
a flop, that's the flop I think of.
That is what I consider an Oscar performance.
It's the iconic flop.
yeah. Now we will touch on the Boston series. I'll be honest.
No, bro. What about the Sixers? They got so many problems, man. I'm telling
Go,
you.
Jake. You know what? Today on
James
Jake,
Harden.
wait.
That man needs to figure that shit out too.
No, you're
that
right,
guy
he
has
Jake
does.
been
watches 2
terrible.
games and has to talk about
But
it.
No,
you know
I
I
have
don't.
to,
You
man,
know I don't
because-
like the dribble.
But he's not
He,
doing
he
that.
only came tonight to talk about this one series. Give
No,
him a minute.
Hey, that and Denver, they're the 2 games that I really was like watching, and I watched the Knicks as well. I had more to say about that, but that's all right. But I think no. The 76ers need to get shit figured out. They will not be a playoff team because they've got so many little issues there, and I think they're going to be found out very quickly and a better team.
Which is really surprising, hey, considering where they finished, how many issues they're having.
I think
in
so,
the
at least. I
playoffs.
think Tyrese Maxey's been really good for them. Surprisingly, I don't like the player, but he's actually been playing really well. James Harden needs to step it up as the second player on that team.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
Since he left Houston, though, James Harden in Houston was strip club James Harden. Let's just say
Yeah.
he was elite. Then he went to Brooklyn.
Well, I only went there for the wings, though.
You know, that's that Lou Will treatment. You know what I mean? Like, and then he's gone, but his game's changed.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And it's like in your head, you're picturing 40-point triple-double James Harden. That's what I'll be honest, that's what I picture. I picture a lot of dribbling, and then just ridiculous stat lines. And it's not the same.
I at least want the OKC James Harden, and he's not
The
really even
problem
showing
is-
that
yeah,
right
no,
now.
because
I just want James Harden at red arenas.
What?
Have you not seen his stats when the arena is red?
Oh, who else had that? That was
No,
there was another player that
my
had
favourite
that
was,
weird shit. Chandler's
James Harden's stats in cities with the best strip clubs. That's another one. It was a clear correlation that, and his performance
James
based on the.
Harden is the most elite player in a stadium that is red.
Oh my goodness.
If
And
they
guess-
go anywhere and it is red, he is popping off.
Wow. So if I'm making a bet, I'm looking at the arena going, no,
It's
not
not
tonight,
red.
boys.
Well,
Tonight.
well, shout out to James Hugh, and was telling us about the
Oh,
put a bet on this chick if her toenails are white, she always
Yeah.
wins, and we're like, oh okay.
What?
Yeah, in the UFC, he comes over and he's like, oh,
Fetish.
yes.
he
yes.
notices. He made
Sorry,
a
Daddy.
correlation between the toenail color and her win and loss ratio.
Oh
No one else
my
noticed.
God.
No one else spotted the toenails.
And he was right. She won and had white toenails. We're
That's
like,
crazy.
I rate that.
Now, Jakey, are you finished on your Philadelphia?
Yeah, no, I am, but
He's not, but he will be.
Now,
I will be. I think they got some problems.
I
that's
will
all.
just say I moved on from the Knicks because I don't want to talk about it for 20 minutes because I can.
Definitely.
That's why I moved on from it.
No,
I just,
that's cool.
well, back to Cam fucking Thomas. Why is he not getting any
Okay, I'll give you
opportunity?
the summary. I'll
Tom-
give you the summary. They did the trade. Brooklyn were like, fuck, what do we do? They're like, all right, Cam, fucking just go ball out, Cam. He dropped a few good 50-point games, and everyone went, wow, this kid's got potential. And then they went, hang on, let's actually be serious about our season here. We can probably still make the playoffs and do some decent work with our team that we've got.
Definitely.
You know, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. Now, I do think Spencer Dinwiddie probably goes in the offseason just because
Oh, he's been playing terribly too.
they've just got the capacity.
I
with
think Cam goes in the offseason.
Yeah,
That's why
I
he's not
think
playing.
he should.
Which Cam?
I-
Thomas.
That's
Yeah.
why he's not playing.
You know what I
because his
mean?
value is at
Agreed.
high.
Well,
And in the
look at-
playoffs, he will be exposed.
Look at this, right?
Definitely.
He has more 40-point games than Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Jalen Brown, Markkanen, Trae Young, Ingram,
But that was-
Fox, George, Leonard.
I don't-
Fuck, these are big names,
No,
bro.
no, so my
and he's
thing
done
is-
them in 17 minutes per game.
That was not. They weren't 17-minute games. He was playing some point guard.
No. On averaging the season, he's had more 40-point games than all of those names,
Yeah.
and he's only averaged 17 points
because
per
he used to
game.
check in for 2 minutes.
And also those games when he dropped because he was on my fantasy team, and that week when he had those games, he played starting guard minutes. So his
Yep.
season average doesn't really like.
But I'm talking about these guys that start every game.
But who
Yeah,
would
but-
you start him over?
Ben Simmons.
No, because Ben Simmons isn't even playing. So who would you generally
That's
start
it,
him
like,
over?
like I know all
Surely they
season.
can figure something
Spencer
out.
Dinwiddie,
at least
right?
split. At least split.
Mikael Bridges.
He's also small.
Yeah, he is. He is a bit on the smaller side, and they've already. The problem is they've already got Mikael Bridges, who's a smaller guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam Johnson is a bigger guard.
Yeah.
Then they've got Royce O'Neal,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like
Cam
that.
Johnson plays
He's your
forward.
power forward, and
Yeah.
then Nick's like they can't slot him in
Yeah.
anywhere.
That's why.
Like-
the
And he's
thing
gotta come off the
sucks,
bench.
though.
But also like his 40
But he's
point.
not even. He's not
But he's not
getting-
even
no.
on the bench because I
Um,
think he's still too small.
Yeah, his 40-point games came in effectively what the Nets treated as end of season games. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing my best example is the Xavier Cook double. You know what I mean? That's not happening in a mid-season game.
No.
Hey, we're still excited
Same
for
with
that.
your
though.
other G League,
We
man.
love it. We love seeing it. Johnny Davis, exactly. Johnny Davis's stats at the end of the season, but he did his
Elite.
time. He did his time in the G League. He spent the whole season in the G League, and then they went, "All right, we've got 10 games left. We're tanking." Porzingis, Bill, sit down. Johnny Davis, show what you got.
Yeah.
Show what you've done. Show what work you've done in the G League and how it's added to where you are now.
For sure.
Love to see it. Boston.
Honestly, I'll
That
be
series
completely
fucked.
honest. The Denver Nuggets series and the Boston series,
I'm not watching.
I don't give a fuck.
I watched
Yeah,
the Denver
I've-
as well.
I've-
To be
I'm
fair,
not interested in it.
I've-
We know how they
I
end.
expect it to be business as usual.
Yeah. Well, Denver fucking won by 29 points.
bro,
man. Like-
Denver look good.
Yeah.
Like that's a
but it's
boring
like we
series.
knew
to
I
watch.
Why'd you
know
do it?
they're good, but they just look.
Jokic
I
is
love.
insane, and no one's stopping him.
No, the only thing which yet again will get exposed for Denver which will be defense. Defense is so bad. They do some
Yeah, but
average things there.
Timberwolves' offense is shit too.
It is completely, but that's the problem, right? I reckon they're versing the worst person to verse. You're versing one of the worst offensive teams, and then you're going to go verse another team that will have a good offense. I just don't think the momentum's going to swing for them.
Dude, I put it this way: they're sweeping this series.
Definitely.
Oh,
They get a
easily,
week
easily.
rest.
Yeah. That
They're
That-
getting a week rest.
That
I
can
don't
sometimes
give a
be
shit.
worse, to be honest.
Not for a number 1 seed.
They need it because they're going against the Suns or the Clippers. You need rest for
I
that.
think
and
that'll
you
be
need-
tough.
you
That's
need-
where
you
they
need
get
game plan.
exposed on their issues.
I
In
agree.
this game, it's a cakewalk.
Oh, for sure.
They
No,
won
for
by
sure.
30 and rested players.
The game, I don't 100%. The whole game itself, not a problem with. The only thing I will say, Timberwolves, holy shit! I haven't watched them much this season, and I'm so glad I haven't. They suck.
They really
Suck.
do.
They've got Rudy Gobert, which we all know
Let's
offensively.
not get started on that. Let's just move past
Nah.
Rudy.
I don't care. Rudy Gobert has no bag. Needs to get out of the league. I think he has no fucking place in this league anymore. I really do. I think he's a waste of space. Karl Anthony Towns, I forgot this, drafted the same as Jokic, and he's doing nothing. He actually can't do anything.
Yeah, Cat.
He is not a good
yeah.
player for what at his level right now.
Cat needs to be a secondary just because he can space the floor and shoot the three.
He
That-
is the secondary,
Can
and
we
at
just-
the moment he is struggling to shoot.
Can we just
He's
shout
Wait,
out?
who's the main
struggling.
though? Who's
Rudy.
No, what? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was Cat running it, and then yeah.
Have you seen the photo of DeMarcus Cousins?
Oh, Rudy's
when,
shit.
Cat trying to
No,
post it to him?
Anthony Edwards is the number 1 option on that team.
No, I mean secondary center.
Nah, look, you paid up so much for Rudy, he's got to start.
Oh.
And you're not starting him at forward because he's too shit on the perimeter. You brought him in solely because Cat didn't want to play center. It's the only reason they do it. Cat didn't want to play defense. He didn't want to post up. He just wanted to space the floor.
And
Yeah.
he's so bad. I don't like him off the dribble. He's not good off the dribble, Cat.
You know how
It's-
shit the team
It's
looked?
funny when he tries to do a
Rudy
dribble
was their
fake.
most effective fucking player. That's how bad they were.
Boys, can everyone please check your message I've just sent for the photo of Karl Anthony Towns trying to post DeMarcus Cousins for a reference as to why Cat shouldn't be in the post? It is so good.
Oh, here we go. This
It
should
is so. It's a real
Yeah.
photo. Real photo.
That's what I was saying. Like that is
Look at
why
the
they brought in
difference.
Rudy because Rudy is a
Oh,
post
wow,
player. He's not good at
wow.
it, but Cat never wanted to.
Yeah, I think
It's
Cat's
the same with Anthony Davis. He came and said, "I don't want to play in the post."
Yeah, but Anthony Davis
AD has a bag.
Has a
He
bag.
can do shit.
Because
But
yeah, exactly.
You listen to guys like that when it is your franchise player saying, "I don't want to be
Yeah,
in
I
this
know, it's
position, doing this thing. I suck at it. I don't enjoy it. Bring someone in that can." They just brought in the wrong
But
guy.
yeah, exactly. Because Rudy Gobert does not have a post game at all.
He does.
He does not. Rudy Gobert has
seen it?
Shut up! I swear to God, you're being serious.
Have you
I'm
seen how
gonna-
he
Shut
did?
up,
Have you
bruv.
seen how he did the fadeaway? And I think one of the
yeah, yeah.
Oh, the bench was like,
Yeah, and
that
a full, and he
bounced
full
in,
made
yeah.
it.
You bring Rudy in for only a couple things. You bring him in for defense,
Rebounds.
Punching his teammate.
rebounds,
And, yeah.
almost punching a teammate,
Oh.
Couldn't even do that.
pick and roll, and being a lob threat. That's it. As soon as you raise your expectations past that, you're asking for too much that is never going to
And
happen.
then you pay him too much.
No,
I
so my
think
only
it's-
issue is
What, the best defensive player on the team actually punches a wall and breaks his hand?
not even that. My only issue with Rudy is he's probably the slowest looking 7 foot player that I've seen.
Oh yeah.
That is my only issue. You look at Porzingis, for example.
Yeah.
He's 7'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite agile, quite
And
quick.
looks shifty. Yeah.
Looks
right?
shifty. You know what I mean? There's like, okay, yes, he's 7'3",
sure,
so
for
he's
sure.
moving a bit slower, but he's quite good. Quick,
Yeah,
quick on his feet.
definitely.
Embiid, same thing. Runs a bit more slow, but Rudy Gobert looks like he's running in times like 0.75 speed.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Embiid literally dribbles the ball up the court
Yeah.
and will take people
Ball
on
handles,
face,
takes
face
it.
up.
Yeah,
No, I agree. But
that's my.
last thing I'll say about Denver is as well. Now I've been wanting to mention this but I keep forgetting it. Mikel Porter Jr. Michael, thank you. I knew I said it wrong. That man has some weird shot selections. You ever seen him play?
I have watched Michael Porter Jr. since his days at high school. I then watched his
High
college
school's
games.
different.
No,
College is different. But
in college, he got spinal surgery like 5-6 games in. I've watched his then. I followed it quite thoroughly. He has the potential to be so good.
I don't think he ever will be.
Yeah, I don't think he
I
ever
don't
will
think
be
he,
either.
I think he has a bag.
He has.
But I don't think he has the finish. I think he was missing that a lot. I've seen him have some good games this
Yeah.
season. Like I've watched because I actually like watching him play because he looks so
he
good,
looks just fluid.
right?
Unless that next thing you know, he just kind of revives himself like bloody what's his name? The guy in Orlando now.
Fultz.
Yeah, unless he just
Yeah.
revives himself like Fultz.
Yeah,
but-
and he might. I could be proven wrong,
Like,
but
Porter Jr.'s not that bad.
no, he's not. He's
Not like
gonna be
he's
a good.
not like bum.
He'll be a good player.
He's good. He's good
But
player
it-
to play off Jokic,
it just,
but he's not player to be like a
built
1B.
around- No, he's not a builder.
He's not a
player
one. He's
right
not a
now.
second string star, but he's like a good option on that team around a
Yeah,
very
well,
strong center.
on what they're playing right now, he's a fair
Perfect.
option.
yeah,
Anyway,
What I still find funny though back on Fultz is that how bloody Ben Simmons was the one that was like had the star potential and he was like on the sidelines injured. Now fucking Fultzy's got the full star and Ben Simmons is like nowhere to
A
be
nobody,
seen.
right.
Fultz was the number one pick though.
Yeah,
Like, he wasn't
so
like-
was Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Fultz wasn't like he's trash. Like, no, he was very good going into the
oh,
league.
extremely.
Fultz had a motorcycle accident, which basically fucked his entire shooting motion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
With that, to have a still being in the league is good enough. Now to have his shot back, fantastic.
Yeah.
If he can just get back to where he was projected to be,
yeah. The main
They've done
issue, the main thing, and the final note on Ben Simmons, hopefully this season, is just work ethic. That's all.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's,
he has
that's the
none.
difference. It's just the work ethic.
He has to,
That's
no,
all.
he needs to find a new love for ball. I
Agreed.
think he's just
That's
lost
a good
it.
way of saying it.
He's
No,
lost his passion and love for basketball, and it's no longer there. I think Philly has drained it out of him,
And
now nothing can like actually bring him back currently.
That's a
Yeah.
good shout.
I feel like with him, he needs someone to hold him accountable, but
And
he's the
that
one
too.
guy that doesn't want to be held accountable.
Agreed to that.
And
as
that's
well.
probably the biggest issue because he's not willing to listen to anyone
Yeah,
and no one's willing to put effort into it.
Mm.
So it's just stale.
yeah,
that's why he's gonna fall out of the league. He's gonna be gone at the end of the contract. He'll
I
be
think
gone.
He will be too.
He'll fall out.
Someone will take a risk
No,
on him.
no.
Someone
He's
will
falling
give-
out.
Someone will give him the green light.
But you know who might be getting the green light soon, and you guys told me to drop him 100
I
times
thought you were
throughout
gonna
the
say me.
season.
He is still banned from conversation until he's back.
He's banned. He's banned. He's banned from the league. He's banned from here.
Well, let me just give the news that's happened though.
As long as you say, shout out, insert name here, you're almost back. I'm a big fan. I'm keen for you to come back to the NBA. Say it.
Actually, not do the one rule that we set. Don't mention the name. Bleep the name out. You don't deserve it.
But also, I want you to say those words. I'm a big fan. I can't wait for you to come back.
So he who shall not be named has been issued a 30-game suspension by
was
the
the suspension
NBA for some indecencies
Wasn't
that
it-
he's done
wasn't it-
within his family.
Domestic violence?
Yes.
It's pretty bad, man.
Yes.
30 games is not even that much.
30 games
Oh,
is
the best
not that
20 were
much.
backdated as
But
well.
yeah, he got 20. He got 20 wiped off it already.
No, you've already done 20. No, you've done the whole season, mate.
So whatever team signs him, he only has to serve 10 games suspension, which is
That's
maximum 3
ridiculous,
weeks.
man.
I hope whoever they play in that first game when he's back, if there's not free wife bitters out in the stands for the fans, I don't want to see it.
Or if he just gets bodied, he deserves to get bodied. Like his first game should probably be against Draymond Green, just so he gets a fucking
Yeah.
gets bodied a little bit.
I do not support this message or stand with this message, so this is just from Kings.
No, I'm just filling you guys in and seeing like that he might appear back in the NBA as we all thought. The NBA is fucking
No comments.
savage,
Money
bro.
hungry,
Yeah,
I'm glad you support him.
I don't support him. I don't
No.
support him. He supports my fantasy
supports
team.
the NBA's decision to bring him back.
Yeah. Just for his fantasy, not for the
No.
crimes.
Not for the ideologies that he supports. Just for the
But
fantasy
you are in
points.
favour of him.
No.
Like, are you well,
That's the point.
answer this question. Are you happy he'll be back in the NBA?
My fantasy team.
No. You brought this up. We
Who
can
are
roast
you?
you.
Are you the USA Congress, bro? It's not a yes or no answer, bro.
No, I'm just society judging
Hey,
you for
does
supporting him.
TikTok connect to my network when I'm at home? Yes
I
or
don't know. What is Wi-Fi? Now we're going to save you from this. We're going to move on in conversation because we don't support Michael Bridges. No, sorry, Miles Bridges.
Boston and Atlanta. Yeah,
I'm not going to watch that. Atlanta are shit.
yeah
Move
I
on.
don't. Yeah,
I don't
agree.
even want to talk about it. They're not even getting a word from me. Boston will take care of business. I trust
Easily.
them so much. Too much, maybe, but against Atlanta,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
don't care about
If
that
Atlanta
series
sneak a game, we'll be like, oh yeah, fair enough. But you just know Boston will probably still win it in 6.
Now, as the biggest Trae Young hater on this table from a few years ago, I still hate Trae Young. It goes back to me watching a playoff series.
MCGs.
No, just, you watch a playoff series, and when their best player beats you, it's a hatred, but it's a hatred out of respect because he's that good. He has it in him. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trae Young got a game.
This is
Oh,
done in
yeah.
full.
But you know what I
You
mean?
went
Like,
straight sweep, not
This
even
is
5.
straight sweep.
Like-
It's honestly like it's kind of feels stupid to assume they can win.
I just look at it as a
It
Trae
is-
Young hater. It's not because I don't hate him because he's bad. I hate him because he annoys me. You know what I mean? His little bird's nest hair, and that's coming from me, and I'm bald.
No, I do hate the way he looks. I'll give you that.
No,
It
I was
is
just saying his hair looks
honestly
like a
more
bird.
likely for
No,
them
I
to
hate.
swap.
I've when I see him, I just think of he's just a freaking dick.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
I,
So,
I don't, he's. I just hate the way he versus Miami. It's just fucking triggering.
no. So that's what I mean. That's the hatred that's good. Like hate him because he's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing personal. You're just that good. You annoy me. Like when I see you're playing, I go fuck off.
I just hate when he gets so cocky and he goes to the crowd.
But
and he's
also,
telling
like,
the crowd to
you've
like,
got Tyler Hero.
off
You've
as
got
well,
Tyler
yeah.
Hero, who notoriously vibes off being cocky.
Yeah. Oh no, Tyler Hero doesn't like talk shit to the crowd though.
He talks shit
Oh,
to the other team.
talking about talking shit to fans. You guys see that Russell
Yeah.
Westbrook incident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
Bro, I thought Westbrook was actually going to swing. I thought he was, but Westbrook has
not
everything
as,
to lose.
That's not
though.
as good as him doing it in the bubble.
And then pan to the kids.
He was shushing the crowd, and it was just wives and babies.
It's like, my whole thing is like, there's a certain level of fuck around and find out when it comes to fans talking shit, and that's when you realize just how big Russell Westbrook is in terms of just size and stature, and the fan just goes, and you're like, yeah, that's right, mate. Don't fuck around. Like this guy will fuck you up.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, and that's it.
Sorry. Fuck around and find out.
I mean, the big doesn't carry much weight after it's been said. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
my
it's
goodness.
interesting, exciting playoffs.
I don't think Trae Young gets a game. I don't think he has a single one.
I don't think it
The,
does either.
the Celtics have the facilities to stop him.
yeah,
No,
I just
no,
look at it like
I
if
don't.
he-
I don't disagree. I think
For
he
them
might
to
do
get
well.
a game, it's going to literally come down to DeJounte Murray and probably John Collins.
Mm.
It ain't going to be Trae that gets it.
My whole thing is though, I respect him enough that if he got one, I'd go, yeah, good on you, Trey. Like you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be stunned if you told me, oh, Trey got one. I'd go, yeah.
It wouldn't
I
be an
will-
away game.
I'd
I'll tell you
almost be
that.
confident enough to say Trae doesn't drop 30 the whole series.
Oh, for real? You
I
reckon?
do not think there is a way he does it.
Even if he does drop 30, I still don't think he wins. They win.
Like, yeah, he'd need to drop fucking 50
Because
for
I
him to
don't
have a
think,
shot at winning.
I don't think there's enough good players on their team that are going to drop
They-
the same
they-
amount of numbers for them to
They're
get a
not a
win.
very deep team.
No.
Oh
They're
shit!
very young.
Yeah.
And he just, game one, they've got the guys to lock him up. Marcus Smart killing him.
No, you're right. He shot a sub 30%.
Wow.
In game one.
He's not.
Derek White,
Trae Young's-
underrated
yeah,
defender too. Like
but-
they've got the Jalen Brown, great defender.
Trae
Tatum,
Young's a
great
very
defender.
interesting player. Anyway.
Like I don't actually
I agree,
know
though.
where to go to the final steps, but it would not surprise me if Celtics not a top 3 defensive team. Are they?
I'm not sure.
From memory, no. But I also don't know, so I'm just making it up.
But they're just a good team all around.
They are.
Boston's probably one of the better all around teams. You can't front them. They're gonna compete. They'll probably make it to the conference finals. Who they verse in the conference finals should probably be the Bucks.
Bucks.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I
Like,
hope so.
If he's healthy,
Celtics defensive rating?
yeah.
3rd.
Oh wow, there you go.
Who's first?
Cavs.
Oh,
Cavs, Grizzlies, Celtics, Bucks, Bulls.
I'm going to say...
Bulls.
Gonna say this now as
That's Pat
well.
Bev. That's Pat Bev.
yeah.
I think Joel Embiid's gonna win MVP.
Yes.
I know postseason doesn't count, but fuck, I love watching.
No,
That was very entertaining to watch these last two games have been playing.
yeah. No, I agree. I actually kind of want him to get.
So do I
MVP
now. And
Like I know we were all talking about, oh, it's gonna be the pity MVP and everything. Then you kind of like realize,
but yeah,
fuck,
I'm
he's
starting.
good.
I know, and I've got
It
to
was
give. him-
only until Jake said, nah, fuck that, getting all annoyed about it, that I was like, wait till you actually see this guy play.
Because I did take Chris's word and I did have a proper look. Like you just see the stats and numbers. No, he's
Do you
Like,
leave here?
he
with-
has from last time I watched him last season. He has improved a lot more. I
He's
think
also
what-
got the players around him to make him
that's
look
the
better.
different. No,
Yeah.
but the difference is he's actually trusting his teammates now. He knows he's a 33-point player game now. He's also the defensive anchor on their team, so he's doing it on the defensive end. And when he's getting doubled now he's finding other players. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, Jokic is good because he can get you 10 assists per game and that, but he does that out of, being deceiving. What's the word? Being
Deceiving.
deceptive. That's the word.
What?
Being deceptive.
I deceptive.
He's like
right?
deceptively slow,
Slow
deceptively
and smart
sluggish.
about things. Where Embiid is passing because they have to stop him. Otherwise, he's dropping fucking, something stupid.
I'm just curious, Jokey. How much homework do you leave with when you leave this place? Every
Oh,
week?
lots. Yeah, lots.
Because every week you go, yeah, after talking about this one, I've done some research. I've watched this. I've watched the highlights.
I have to, because I got to take other people's considerations in.
The
you
only
know?
ones we don't take into consideration is the random G League players we're told to watch.
Yeah, I don't believe in that shit because some of them. I mean, I still don't believe in whatever that Martin's 6'7" power forward. I think he's good.
Kenneth Lawson Jr.
I think he's good, but I don't think he's got a spot in the NBA. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I really do.
I
But
think you are wrong on that. There's a spot there for him. I
He
just
will
don't know.
retire.
where.
yeah, okay, spot. But the way we're talking about him
Power
sometimes
forward off the bench. There's
off
a
the
spot there
bench,
for him
off the
somewhere.
bench. Okay, off the bench I'll take. But if I
Pick a
would,
random player and tell you who's better than.
Oh my goodness.
Would I rather him or... Okay, let's go for a game of who he play for. Who does Kessler Edwards play for?
Never heard of him.
I don't know who half some of these fuckers are.
I'll give you...
Okay.
He used to play...
Can we go with
Brooklyn.
Walker Kessler?
No. Kessler Edwards.
Oh man, I'm going fuck.
I think.
So also tell us how many minutes he gets again.
Oh, okay, I'll give you a player who's given actual minutes. Ready? Alex Len, he played...
Alex Len is the
He's
backup
the
center
center.
for
Oh,
Sacramento Kings.
Oh.
Correct.
He's played incredibly well this playoff series so far.
Joe still doesn't like him apparently.
What did he put up?
Who we
4 points, 7 rebounds. Come on, move on.
But you
7
know,
rebounds.
You know what? I don't think Ken Lofton could do the same thing.
no, I don't.
Kenan Lofton Jr.
The way
Oh,
you-
yeah.
I don't think he
That's
puts up
my
4
problem.
and 7.
I know we're really spiraling, but
We're really just picking on...
I just
a rookie.
Alright, whatever.
so we've
I'll
been
shut
talking
up.
about playoff players. We're going to
I'll
go...
shut
No. Will he prove it this postseason? No.
No.
But in the 4-year contract?
Maybe,
yes.
yeah, maybe.
In the
Yes.
4 year, he definitely proves there's a spot for him.
I reckon
think
by
there's
the,
a spot.
I reckon by
Sorry,
the end of it, they
that's-
go, wow, we got a good deal here.
Saying there's not a spot for him
Sorry,
is ridiculous.
Sorry, I did, maybe did reword that.
Saying
I'm
there's a
just being
starting
bit
spot
passionate
for him on a good
is
team, no chance.
No chance. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Kessler Edwards also plays for the Kings.
Does he get minutes?
Sometimes.
So he gets 2 minutes in blowouts.
So how many minutes does Kenneth Lofton get?
What's
That's what
your,
I'm saying.
what's your thoughts on, as well, Anthony Edwards? Like I said, I haven't watched Minnesota much this
I
year
think-
either.
I
Top
think
quality player, but I don't think he should be their number one.
No. I think defensively he's good.
I think he needs to be their number one. I think the team's not built for
I
him to
agree.
be the number one.
No, I want him to go to another team and him be the number 2.
I think he needs-
I get Jalen Brown vibes from him.
Yeah.
I mean, we said it. Was it last week or the week before?
Yes, Jalen Brown is exactly who he is. But no, because
Jalen
Jalen
Brown's on
Brown.
another level.
No, but Jalen Brown. No, not now. Jalen Brown came into the league without a good, being able to be a good dribbler. He wasn't a good dribbler. He was not a good dribbler, and I guarantee that he did not come into the athletic as hell. Could get your defense. Shot okay, but I'm telling you, Jalen Brown has improved out of this world with his dribbling, and he's able to create shots for himself. I know you can type up things.
No,
and
I'm just
sure,
checking. I'm just checking
but,
one thing.
But I generally do believe that Jalen Brown was not a good dribbler when he stepped into the league. And Anthony Edwards is okay at dribbling, but he's not a good offensive player yet.
So my only thing with Jalen Brown is not now, but now he is a suitable first choice anywhere.
Definitely.
Although he's the second choice,
Oh, for sure.
he's probably one of the. Who else? I'm looking here now. What I'm actually looking at is who is a second choice player who's going to make All NBA, because Brown's making All NBA this season. I believe he's making.
Well, that's what I
All-NBA.
mean. This is why I think the Boston is going to go so well. Is because they have Brown as the second.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you put Edwards on another team as the second, that team's going to improve so much.
Yeah, he
Him
needs to
being the
get out, I
one
do.
isn't it. It's
Brown's the guy that steals Finals MVP.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, good shout. That's a very good shout.
Look, if Iguodala can get it, anybody can fucking get it.
Oh, that is the biggest
Oh,
rort.
honestly. if-
I still think LeBron should have got it, even though he lost. It's
Oh,
happened
without a doubt,
before.
it has.
Now, shall we move on from the playoffs talk?
To what? Probably
about
off-season
vibes.
shit.
Let's talk about vibes. How you boys going?
Do you want to pick a draft? I'm down for a draft.
Yeah, what are we
There,
doing?
there is a couple off-season shit that we can start to talk about because there is definitely teams that need to blow it up.
Oh
And I
yeah,
think
Miami Heat.
Miami's on the blow up
I don't
fucking
think-
watch list.
They're on the watch list for sure, but I don't think it's worth talking about playoff teams right now for blowing it up.
No,
Miami's already out of the playoffs. Let's talk about them.
no.
Toronto Raptors.
Ooh.
Oh,
They are my number one suspect for a blow-up.
you know my biggest issue with the Toronto Raptors with that subject? From the before the trade deadline, all I heard was Freddie's gone,
OG's
Siakam's
gone.
gone, OG's gone, and they literally went. Oh, I think the thing is they went on there was like a 10-day road trip that they had, and it was like, by the time this road trip's over, we'll decide our future. That's what
Yeah.
they said. They came out and said it, and then they're like,
Didn't
"Ah,
decide.
we just don't know.
The concerning thing is, Freddie's going into free agency. Who's their other guard? I always forget his name. Gary
Trent Jr.
Trent Jr.
Yeah.
He's going into free agency.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Siakam's got a couple of years left.
Yeah, keep him.
OG in trade rumors all year.
Trade.
Scotty.
Don't.
Scotty's solid.
You don't trade Scotty.
There was
No.
Freddie did make a few remarks earlier in the week saying the team is struggling a lot with maturity. I think that's direct comments at Scotty. But
he's
on a guy that's on his way out,
Yeah.
He's 21. Like, he's supposed to be mature, but the thing is,
I don't see it as a way of him going, oh, he's no good, don't want to be around, he's too immature. I think that's okay, there's still immaturity in this team. That's why we're not being as successful.
yeah. But also, if you're a veteran player, it's your job to pull it into line. For example, Mike Conley at the Timberwolves, you best believe he's pulling up anything Anthony Edwards does.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, your role is, like, you're supposed to be the one to call out the immaturity. So, like, if it's happening on your watch. Like, you are the champion. You won a finals. You experienced that. You went from being undrafted to a champion, and you played the starting point guard. No one's denying his credibility as a player, but it's like, hold them accountable.
I don't know how to take the comments, but it just kind of goes, something is going to change in that team.
Oh, yeah.
And Scotty's not the one going.
Oh, God, no.
Scotty's the building block there.
Yeah.
Siakam, I don't think he goes anywhere.
I think he'll
But-
stay too.
I don't think they bring back both Gary Trent and Freddie.
No, they go
And if
on.
you're not getting them back, you just gave up your 2024 first rounder for Jakopodl, who was on the last year of his deal, so he's gone.
Which was, I think, so silly.
That basically was them saying, no, we're still here trying to win.
Yeah.
Odds on Miami trying to get Fred VanVleet?
Oh, please don't.
We don't have the money.
I can
Please
picture.
don't.
I don't know why.
You
I don't know
watch
why.
Miami
I can
will.
picture it.
I
You
can
know
see
what?
it too.
He was
No, no, no.
undrafted. He was undrafted.
No,
That's
we are.
Pat
We're not taking fucking one of their point guards that didn't work to get another point guard that's not
Yeah,
going
but
to
this
work.
guy's younger. Pat Riley's going to go.
Fuck, he's
Pat Riley's
younger.
going to
He's-
go. You're
fuck
undrafted.
that.
And literally with a rib go.
Oh,
Come on in.
No.
Come on in. Gary
no.
Trent, you want 10 years? Come.
I would rate it if they picked up Gary Trent.
Oh, Gary Trent,
Gary Trent's
sure.
solid.
But I'm
Freddie-
not,
Oh, no, but
I
it'd
don't
be
want
like a
Freddie.
dual package. He'll be like, you know what, boys? To say
You
you
know
boys
what?
have to
Look,
separate. Come
If they're
together.
going to take Duncan and shit, sure, take him.
Oh, no.
I want-
Yeah,
I want-
a little
For Jimmy,
a
for Jimmy.
sign and trade, maybe. Maybe I can think about it.
Here's Duncan.
Here's Lowry back.
Here's
Let him
Max
retire here
Strus.
for
Yeah,
you.
true.
We'll give you back Lowry. We'll take Freddie.
Take Larry back. Here you go. Here's a little. We'll give
Yeah,
you.
look,
We're doing this.
present.
Well,
This
he's-
is this
he's
is
his
a solid
retirement
for
to,
you. This is
you
a
know.
good deal for you. We'll give you
He wants to
Larry
come
back.
Who else would blow it up?
No.
I'm trying to think who I want my Knicks to trade for.
Oh mate, the Knicks don't need to trade for anyone. They can just fucking just
What
stick
other
with
teams
it.
should be in blow? Because there's obviously a couple
What-
teams right at the
exactly.
bottom that are obviously tanking.
They're
for
already
purposes.
there.
They've done
Yeah,
the block.
yeah.
Shout out
We know
Detroit.
those, yeah,
Shout
for
out
sure.
Orlando.
I
Yep.
think the next one probably Chicago Bulls.
That was the old. See, they're another one. Like, I feel like any team in the play-in, they had that question, right?
Yeah.
If you're a play-in team and you didn't make it in, you've
You're
got to
in that
evaluate your options.
situation,
For sure.
which is where I'm trying to have the conversation of what the fuck did they do?
Chicago Bulls.
I hate if I'm a fan of a team, I hate those sort of play that team when you're at that point. Because what do you do?
What do you do?
You've got Lonzo Ball, great player.
He's not coming back
Injured.
for another 2
Yeah,
Okay,
years.
right.
out for the season.
Whatever he is, but he's still on the team, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you still
te-
got him.
te-
You're still
Technically-
paying for him.
Right, DeMar
Yeah.
DeRozan, another great player, but he's getting a
He's
bit on the
becoming too
age
old.
now, right?
Pat Bev.
Whatever.
Zach
DeRozan,
LaVine.
another player
And
that
then
would
who's
give
the
him
other?
so
Zach
well on
Levine.
the
That's
team.
the other one I'm looking
Vucevic
for.
as well.
Right? Yeah, right. So what do you do there?
Like, they have
you've
a
got
good team.
You've
Yeah.
got good
Like
players
you,
there.
Caruso as well, big piece.
Yeah.
Like they generally
Kobe
have a
White
good team. I just
towards the end of the year
He's
started
getting
playing
better,
well.
yeah.
Not enough to go. Fuck, he's
But
safe.
he's getting there.
If Caruso, if the Knicks got Caruso, I'd like that pickup.
Caruso is a solid pickup anywhere.
That's a pickup like a Josh
Good-
Hart where I'd go. You fit the system of hard defense that Knicks pretty much is. That's what Knicks do. It's hard defense or nothing. That's it. If you shoot shit, hard defense. But I'm trying to think, where would Zach LaVine go, or
Like-
DeMar DeRozan?
I think both go.
Can we just say though, biggest fumble was when the Lakers could have signed DeMar DeRozan on a cheap deal,
Oh.
and they fumbled it.
They fumbled.
I mean, a lot of teams have made fumbles, but that's a big one.
That's one that just sticks with me because they had
Yeah.
the option of DeMar DeRozan and I think Kyle Lowry. I think it was DeMar and someone, and they went with just Russ. Which the Russ system didn't work there. The Russ.
It was never going to work. Anyone could have seen that. I don't understand why Lakers ever fucking got Russ.
No.
But they didn't have shooters.
They
So
were,
why
they were
would you?
just so hopeful for nothing.
And DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is a mid-range specialist. His three-pointer shot's good, and he's athletic. And
Could
he
you
plays
imagine-
both ends.
Could you imagine what would have happened if they had DeMar straight away from them?
And Larry's a great defensive, little point that
He'll take a
that
charge all the time.
experience.
Yeah.
On that as well, he was on a cheap contract for DeMar. Plus, DeMar DeRozan is a Compton native. He is LA hood through and through. Like that would have been cool to see. What do you think, Chris? To do was Levine. Levine's one of the most.
Send,
I
send
think-
him to Dallas.
Yeah.
I
Send him
think
to Dallas.
both are going to get traded. In
Yeah.
my opinion, I think the big three of them, those two plus Vooch, I don't think any are on the team next year.
Yeah.
Maybe one is come deadline. I think all three are gone because they don't have a lot of pick equity, but those three players definitely get you some. Problem being, I don't know where the money is for other teams. I don't know who's got the cap space to bring the guys in, and I don't know where their best spots are.
Well, fucking Warriors are still the number one team in the luxury tax. They're paying
Oh.
more in the luxury tax than they are the actual salary.
And you
Did
know what?
that?
Shout out Joe Lacob.
That was like $177 million in luxury tax.
Oh, do you know what the payroll is next season if they give Klay Thompson his extension that he wants?
So he wants a max extension.
the
He's
pay-
expecting a max.
The payroll's like $470 million.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure the league limits like 150-ish.
Yeah.
But then when you get salary cap, it's like tripled or something. I don't know how they math it out, but 470 mil.
Bro, the OKC's entire
Oh,
salary
I
was
love OKC
below
right now.
was below 80 mil.
Yeah, but hear me out though. Here's one question on that Warriors thing. There's got to be certain parameters around. If you draft the players, you should be able to pay them.
Oh, there is kind of limits
You
to
get
that.
a buffer,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like if you're drafting,
You're allowed
well,
to go over the cap without it going into luxury if it's your own rookie.
That's how you
Yeah,
get. That's
yeah.
how you get the max.
Yeah.
like the
They-
super
yeah,
max
super
contracts.
maxes,
Yeah.
but you're also allowed 2 designated rookies that you draft that you're allowed to max. 2
Yeah.
of them can get a super max, but you can't bring in a third max team.
yeah,
They're looking to get rid of that,
Oh, that's because the fucking Warriors.
Yeah.
which is starting to look like some fucking shit players are going to get these massive contracts,
Oh.
and you can't believe it.
Too many teams are stuck with bad contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just look at like if you draft well, you should not be punished.
No, I agree.
Like OKC's another one. They're going to have that sooner or later because they're going to get good draft picks now. They're then also going to have Shea, Giddy, Chet,
Victor
plus
Wembanyama.
whoever.
They'll be stuck with
You know
stuck
what
with
I mean?
choices.
You know what I mean?
and that'd
And then-
be good. I'd be so happy there.
If Victor went to OKC,
I'd be
mate,
great. But then they shouldn't get punished for drafting well, and especially
I
because of
agree.
how they built their draft picks. They built it on taking on expiring contracts. Chris Paul, Paul George. You know what I mean? Like they built
OKC
it.
will not get Victor Wembanyama anyway.
If
because they're too smart about that stuff. They always find someone that no one's kind of there, and they just
If they
pick
get
them
the,
up.
if they get the
Mate,
first pick,
like,
it's kind of obvious.
Okay, obviously.
I don't think Victor's going to
I
the second
know,
pick.
but I'm just
No.
saying, like,
Oh, we're
Yeah.
taking
you
Scoot
watch
Henderson.
OKC will pick up some gem.
it'd no longer be the Twin Towers, be the fucking, I don't know.
Who was
The
the,
threesomes.
rookie that ended up getting 5 assault charges or something? Going to prison?
Oh,
I
I was talking to your dad about it.
Was
He's
it
in-
Brandon Miller?
Brandon Miller. No. So he was joined in with a murder case. Apparently, he supplied the gun.
Oh,
there you go.
Don't know too much about it.
again, the gun's fucking up these
Yeah.
guys'
And-
careers.
Also, Mikey Williams.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw
that's,
that.
that's the one. That's who I was
High
talking
school.
about.
Yeah, I thought that's what you.
That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to think about. He got done on 7 charges of something, which
I
all
don't think
hold-
he was going to be that good anyway. That's
They all got those, whatever the charge was, they all hold a 5-year prison sentence.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
He
giving.
got done for 6 of them.
He was
Oh.
giving. He gives very good skill set, but given very much Julian Newman attitude.
Oh, I hate Julian Newman.
You know what I mean? Like
I think he's fall. I thought he was falling off. To be fair,
Oh, I hate Julian Newman. Why was he such a thing?
remember when they said Julian Newman versus LaMelo Ball? Please,
Oh my goodness.
please.
Okay, the other team I did want to kind of start talking about early, Wizards. I think they're another blow it up candidate.
they got Xavier Cooks, baby.
Yeah,
They're
man.
gonna
Man, are you
Yeah,
ready?
no.
Here's the starting lineup.
NBA Finals.
NBL Finals MVP.
They're clearing space for Cooks.
Oh, I hate fucking Wizards right now.
They're another team where I don't know what the fuck they can do.
But you know what? There's some teams you've got to just look at and go. I hate to say it, like the
Kuzma's
Kings-
wanting a bag. He's not getting it.
You look at the Kings and go, "Hey, I'm sorry, but you're in a bit of a rut for the next 5-10 years. because you don't have the team to challenge, you don't have the assets to challenge, and also you're not an attractive destination.
Wait, the Kings?
Yeah. No, sorry, the Wizards.
Yeah, I was
The
like,
Wizards.
fuck, the Kings are confused the crap out of
You know,
me.
the Kings have been in that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
Kings
have
were in
been
that
there.
for
Like,
years.
how long has it been since the Kings have had this success? Like, the Knicks, for example, prime example.
Have you guys started to see any of the videos of the Kings where it's like just like trying to show that the Warriors are scared of them? Undefeated in the playoffs since 2006.
Oh,
But I also love that the Kings are putting
that's hilarious. That's far
Can we just give
out.
a quick shout out to that? I can't say it out loud, but the Kings meme that I sent to the group chat last night.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, the light the beam.
That's no comment, but we know. It was
Yeah.
so bad. Did you get it?
Did I open
I'll
it?
sh-
Oh,
Oh, I missed out.
Is,
don't say it out loud.
no.
what
Don't-
lights are shown in New York?
Don't say it out loud.
Two big bright lights.
What two beams are shown in New York, Will?
It's on the Instagram. No, don't say anything. Let's just see if you got. Also, this is the same guy that got done in by a quick switch and bait at the Easter show.
Oh no, that was trip.
Literally,
I
I
was so
kid you not.
hungover,
So
I
they're
didn't see it.
milking the cow, and they go up there. The lady goes to the crowd, walks up, gets another bucket. Will doesn't see the whole thing. He goes, "Oh, she got so much done." It's like, well, you're joking, right?
I honestly don't understand how I missed it. I was, I was like, wow,
They do it
magic,
at every
man.
act.
There's just so much magic happening at the Easter show, man.
Yeah, when I was watching that with Selena, this one little kid was just getting really upset.
Yes.
But the guy wasn't listening.
Yes. Yes, ridiculous meme. Don't say what it is, but ridiculous meme.
It's good.
I saw it and I went,
Poor taste, Joe. Poor
That's
taste.
savage.
who shout out Michael Miles Bridges?
Hey.
Hey, Haitians shall not be
Who?
named.
Who?
Yeah, we don't know this
Will's
player.
bestie.
Who? Will's best.
Not actually, though, for any legal purposes.
Oh, that's savage. Yeah.
There's no other real team for sort of blow up candidates yet.
Dallas.
Nah, not Dallas. They're not. They're not a blow up yet.
Kyrie to the Lakers.
My-
Watch those
my
guys.
questionable-
Send Lucas somewhere.
What do you do with Zion?
Zion.
I don't like. I'm not a fan. I'm over that train. I am. I can't.
I'm starting
when he
to get
came
sick
back
of the
healthy,
Pelicans
he
train.
was sick.
It
though.
doesn't
You
matter.
know- you know what it- no, you know what it is?
I've been
doesn't-
filthy on Zion all year since he made the All Star
You've
team.
been filthy on Zion since he came into the league.
No.
After his injuries, you were like, oh,
No,
he's too big.
come
He's-
on.
that was all talk because Mickey D had him. I was trying to get
He
him.
was. Boys,
I remember the photo of him trying to jump into the ground was bending.
No, that's when he broke the ground and his foot.
I think I've got it. You know what Zion is? He's
Greg
the hot
Odom.
girl that you think you've
Well,
got a chance
that's
with.
where the comparisons are starting to be.
Jake, Chris, hear me out. He's the hot girl you think you've got a chance with. She keeps geeing you on a little bit, leading you on, and you think, oh, one day, boys, one day we're waiting for him to just shine and have a whole season, and we're just there, we're like, we know she's hot, but I mean, is it ever going to happen? We don't know, but you hope. I'm starting to run out of hope for
It's
Zion.
Greg Odom. I'm telling you.
That's what my point
exactly what it
is.
is.
The time is ticking. I'm
It's
starting
Greg
to get
Odom.
over
That's
it.
exactly like Greg Odom still won a championship and everything, but like
No, the time is ticking. The
I-
time is ticking for him.
To be sitting there still waiting with a bar
like
of Coke
he
and
was playing.
assuming
off-
it's gonna
I-
just
he was playing
recover.
with Lakers with like the Kobe Greg Odom, and I just think like he wasn't doing that much. He was supposed to be everything, and he was a good player, Greg. And I just think so is Zion. I just don't think he's ever going to be that.
Like-
You can't be that young and have that many injuries and then come back into it. He's going to get
Well,
older.
He's on par with injuries for Embiid. Embiid's young career, very on par. Missing a long period in your rookie season, a few small injuries here and there, continuous. There is still time and hope. It is dwindling.
I do
And
thi-
the one thing there is patience. So when the Sixers got Embiid, that was the trust the process. All right, they didn't have a good team. They didn't have an attractive team. So they said, all right, we're going to let you rest. We're going to properly do this. Now he's got a contract that's very much got parameters set up based on injury, based on games played. Whereas with the Pelicans right now, what hurts the Zion situation is just how well they're playing without him.
Yeah,
Because then there's the hope of if we just had him.
that's
Whereas
good.
with the 76ers, when they had Embiid, it was like, hey, we're going to tank for 4 or 5 years.
That's
so
fine.
even though we've
Yeah.
got you, we're not planning on really doing much with you for a while. Like we don't want to win.
Yeah.
The whole vibe is we want to tank. They got Ben Simmons, they got Markelle Fultz, they got Embiid, they got good young players. I mean, they had a good few bits of the draft, and that's why when they got Embiid, it wasn't as much of an impact. Whereas in Zion now, he got drafted in 2019 from memory. Yeah, because that's when the Knicks thought we were going to get him in KD and Kyrie. That aged well.
Still time.
Still burning over that one. I'm not going to lie to you. And then, you know what I mean? So you're what, 3-4 years in now, and you're like, come on, like your team around you is good. You know, CJ,
Like, they still have
Brandon
a very
Ingram.
young team.
It's a young, good team who we saw last year. It was at the play-in of playoffs that they really gave it the role.
Oh, yeah.
And you watched and you went, if only they had him. If the Pelicans sucked, you would not care.
No, because you'd be expecting him to just get their rest in.
Yeah.
Which is why I was getting frustrated with Chet this year.
Yeah.
It's like,
Please
if they
play.
had Chet healthy playing, do they get up and they're in the playoffs this year? Probably.
I think so.
They
Anyway,
were one game out.
I do want to say this as well. I think the reason why Embiid is okay, and I think he's having a successful three, is because he's actually 7 foot, where Zion is 6'7", big bodied, super, and he relies on his athleticism. Now, if he didn't have his athleticism, is he still the same player?
Well, that goes back to the age-old Derrick Rose before.
He wouldn't be, and he won't be if he doesn't have that athleticism, and he keeps getting injured. Zion will
Yeah.
not be the same player. He's not a shooter. Good passer,
No, you're
but he
right.
needs that athleticism. Where
Yeah.
Joel Embiid doesn't need that athleticism because
No,
he's got
just
that
the size, the
strength,
frame.
size, and he can shoot.
Yeah, you know what else I was thinking? I think the Knicks are going to win the championship, boys.
Oh, fuck you now.
I think this is our year.
I
I'm telling
wouldn't.
you.
I don't think I'd be surprised. I think I can see Knicks look.
I can
good.
see a path in which
I
we can
love.
get there.
I love Jalen
Let,
Brunson.
let me tell you.
That's going to be
Ready?
one of my new favorite
This
players.
is my path. The Bucks. Giannis gets injured.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
So
so
you're
that
relying on injuries. So this
Well,
is
he's
Oh,
Okay,
I
as
don't
of
care.
right- as
If
of
I'm
right
the Knicks,
now-
I wouldn't care.
As of right now,
Fair
is
enough.
he injured? The Miami get through.
Yeah.
The next matchup, we take care of Miami easy.
Okay.
Knicks take care of Miami in the
Okay.
This
playoffs.
might be the first time he'll ever say this in his life.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. Then the Celtics, we somehow 7-game series. The ref makes an incorrect call. We get the win. We get the win in game
That's
7.
where I'll stop. Yeah.
Then I look at it and I go, oh, who are we playing? What? The Kings have got to the finals? Go on then. A Knicks-Kings finals.
That would be the wildest combination.
I'm not going to lie, that would be a good finals as well because both the arenas would be unreal.
Everyone's bets for the whole season would have just gone backwards.
That would have been pretty. That'd be
Well,
good though. It'd be
When
good.
I get my Kings-Knicks finals, we'll see.
If the Knicks win,
Mark it
if
down.
the Knicks
Take
win the
note.
championship, do you still get the tattoo? That's the question.
Oh, I need to get the
Does,
no,
does,
I'll get
does
the
Chris
tattoo.
get a tattoo of the Knicks if you win? Is that what you're saying to me?
I mean,
Is this the
It gets
false save?
cancelled out. Is this is what we're putting on the table?
No, they both just end up getting it.
Oh.
What do you say, Chris?
I don't know why I have to get one.
because this is between you
Yeah,
two.
what do you say if my Knicks win the title?
And you said
What-
Kings
what's
wouldn't
the
get in
tattoo?
there. Of Knicks.
I'm not
of
getting
the
the Knicks
Knicks.
thing.
No.
No, because you're actually getting one of the Kings.
No.
It was just
You're
to
getting
match.
the beam.
Oh, no, that's a good
the beam.
Yeah.
I will get the beam if the Kings win.
No, if the Knicks win. If the Knicks win, you gotta get the beam.
I would get that for fun.
Okay, done.
We have a deal.
Fine, but you get the Knicks beams.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Knicks.
Yes, come on.
Boys, let's not bring up a tragedy, okay? It's a terrorist attack.
Hey, you sent it in the chat. Don't go blaming us for bringing it up.
Okay.
The shovel
The
is
Knicks beam.
getting.
I can't get the Knicks beam. What's that, Joe? Oh, it's just
Alrighty, for this week's draft, we're
gonna
doing our
fumble, I know
top
this.
5 snacks, and Jakey already thinks he's gonna fumble it.
I don't know. I'm gonna fumble.
I've got a few good ones, but I think they're probably gonna flop just because the
yeah.
things like I like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm like just thinking of like, oh yeah, this would go hard right now. Like I know there's gonna be one of these.
Snack pack?
no.
Why did you have to say?
But is that a
All right,
snack?
let's get to the wheel. Let's get to the wheel. The wheel is spinning, boys.
This is very tough.
Yeah, if you get a small snack pack,
Snacks.
The first pick goes to
I don't want
please,
it
please
to
say
be.
well.
Jake.
Fuck.
Fuck.
If you don't take snack pack, I definitely.
I'm
will.
not going to take
It's
snack.
in the name.
But there's no way in any world someone says, fuck, you want a snack? Let's go get a HSP right now.
Let's go feel fat all night.
Pick 2,
Joe,
Joey.
get in.
Come on.
Ice in the veins.
All right, for pick 3. Well, this is one. Don't need the volume.
I don't
Here's
like
Will.
this.
Will
There
has
we
pick
go.
3. I have pick 4.
I hate
Alrighty.
getting snakes, so that's perfect.
Huh?
Jakey, you're up.
What'd
When
you
you're
say?
first or last, you get snaked.
Oh, I was
Jakey,
going to
you're
say,
up.
I thought you stole my thing.
HSP. Jake, go.
With pick one, Jack.
First pick. This is tough because I feel like this is a very individual sort of.
Oh, it's very, very opinion based.
Mm.
So you've got to decide: are you chucking in a few that we'll all agree on? So you
No,
get the
you know
winning
what? Because as soon as I think snack, this is the first thing that comes to mind. And Chris did mention this: honey soy chips. I think
Oh,
that for me
yeah.
is
Fair
is a winner in my eye.
Yeah,
And
OGs.
I've got to take that off.
You
the
get the
board.
family pack and the party packs because you go through them.
for
Yeah,
sure.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I think
It's a pick one.
I think
It's
it's
valid.
tough to have a pick one that would
It's a
not,
round
but I
one,
think it'd
for
be around.
sure.
Yeah,
If you
for
didn't
sure.
take it, one of these.
It'd have to be in the
If
top
not, I
four.
would.
It's a top four. It's a
Yeah.
top four.
So.
Shall
I'm
we-
just running off actual snacks that you all know me for being consistent with. My first pick goes to the Dreamy Choc cookies.
Oh,
The what?
The
Dream
Dreamy
Choc cookies
Now,
from
if you've ever been
Woolies.
to the Dorans when I'm there, there is notoriously a packet or two.
Oh my
bought.
god, I'm so gonna fumble this. What the fuck is that?
Dream Choc cookies. They honestly
Th-
slap
they
so
are
hard.
from Woolies.
It's
$3 for a
like
5-pack.
thick Sort of
Chunky,
chunky
3
chocolate
chockies
chip
in there. Yeah,
cookie.
white chocky, milk chocky, dark chocky.
I put them above Subway cookies.
Like they're
Oh.
they
They're
are
that good.
Nah, they're on par.
Nah.
They're better when they're warmed up.
No, that's what I'm
Also,
saying. Put it
good
in
value.
microwave.
If you warm it, they're better than
Yeah,
Subway.
yeah.
yeah, $2.50.
Inflation, $3.
Oh,
now.
$3 now, and
I'm
you get
telling
a
you-
whole packet of 5.
Woolies bakery section. I'll bring some next week for you.
Honestly,
I'm telling you, that is one that you boys know. I'm not just fumbling this for the vote. That I genuinely buy that pretty much every third day.
No,
That's
I genuinely agree. I love those. But I'm going same on par kind of feel for one of those OG cookies, and I'm going with Oreos. Oh, just a roll of Oreos, cheeky snack.
Okay, maybe I'm alright.
Oh,
Feel like Oreos is very early, but I
I
mean,
like Oreos.
I don't know. Do you have Oreos in your house right now?
Not right now.
So does it? See, this is my point, right? I feel like if I have a snack, I know I've got honey soy chips there at the house because they're a snack.
I
But
think I'm
you
just
don't have Oreos in the house,
I'm
and you're putting that in your
craving
top four.
that-
I think I'm craving Oreos right now.
Valid point.
Oreos could have slipped down.
Oh,
a
but he
little.
doesn't have Dream Choc cookies in his house.
But
right
he
now.
said he buys them every
Will.
second to third day.
Will.
Do you buy Oreos to
I
every
will.
second to
I
third
actually
day?
get the packet where it comes in like packs of 2.
I finished the packet.
And
of
so when
Dreamy
when I was on placement, man, I was so excited just to go.
You
on
do
my tea
you, man.
break,
You
bro.
do you.
For the record, I finished my Dreamy Choc cookies this morning.
Oh,
So
right.
I'm gonna fumble
I'll
it
send you the
anyway.
packaging.
I've got no clue after this
I've got
pick.
2 back to back, and
Oh.
I'm happy with both of them. I'm taking 2-minute cup noodles.
Oh, bang! That's a
Will.
bang.
And then-
No, that is a
then-
good one.
Back to back.
I was actually trying to save that for later.
Harnett shaped biscuits.
Oh, strong.
Which one's Harnett shapes
The
biscuits?
shapes.
The
Shapes.
shapes,
The
like the
shapes.
pizza
The green-
shapes.
the
The
green
bar.
ones.
Oh, the green one. Yeah, okay, that's a good shape.
I take cheese and bacon shapes.
That's it. Oh, okay. I've got
kidding,
some
I'm
good
kidding.
ones. I've got some good ones.
The-
I
the
think.
fun
I
part
think I
is-
might be alright.
Fun part goes back to when you can see the stress in the eyes.
Yeah, no, I wasn't ready. That was too
That was
quick.
tough. Yeah,
That was
that's
just-
tough.
that was-
I've had time to think about it.
That was a lot quicker than I was
That's
like,
tough.
You guys took your
anticipating.
time. I just had to
No,
figure out.
that was
too.
good.
Oh,
When it gets back to me,
I'm
I
writing
could be
these down because
central.
I'll forget these.
well, when you're on the road, I like to get a cheeky go bucket from KFC, popcorn chicken. That's a snack, right?
See, this is what I mean.
Is that one allowed or not? If not, I'll
If you
come
wait,
with
I'll
another
tell
one.
you how
Will,
I
no. You know what? Will, that's a really good pick. I don't want to come last, so go for it.
You know, I think the go bucket is allowed.
It's the same
I
thing as
just
a
say-
2-minute cup of noodle. It's actually less effort than a
Will?
2-minute cup of noodle.
I back you.
I mean, how long's the drive?
Oh, you're already on the drive and you want a snack.
I'm-
Literally, when you can have a snack any time of the day.
I hate to say it, but I have evidence to back Will's theory. I finished work just here.
I still
a few hours
agree
ago,
that it is a snack.
Yeah.
was driving to get him mid. I went. I feel like a snack. I got 2
All right,
buckets.
all right, fine.
Go
Then
bucket.
if we're doing this, and I'm changing my list up now to like.
Excuse me, cunt. It's my go.
No, I don't care. Go for it. Look,
I'm taking Chocky Digestives.
Oh,
Yet
nah.
again, another suitable snack that I do. I'm just going for. I'm not playing the trying to win card.
No.
I'm just going for my snack.
Fair
But
enough.
the problem is I've
Go
had
for the
them
trying to
and I
win.
don't know if they're really up there.
No, but I'm just going for like when I go. Pretty much what I'm doing is
Nor do I understand why they're so popular in the UK.
when I'm going grocery shops in order of, and I go, I feel like a snack. What is my go-to? That's what I'm basing it on.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm doing the same.
I'm not going for the easy win. You know
Go
what
for
I
the
mean?
fucking easy win, fellas. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, give us your pick then. You got back to back.
Go on fucking hot chips, because fucking hot chips is a great snack. Any side meal, that's a snack on the side. That's a fucking good pick.
Oh, a side meal.
That's a snack.
Is your pick 3 a side meal?
That's not. that's
he's
pick
saying
2.
chips. He's
Yeah,
chips.
hot
Pick
chips.
2. Hot chips.
That's fair. I thought you were saying like a side meal.
Now I'm gonna go a bit retro, because I did think about it. Tiny Teddies.
Tiny teddies.
Banger.
Strong.
Strong. Well,
I got kind of very frustrated with
Which
Will's
Tiny
KFC
Teddies?
pick, so I felt like I had to put something in. So
now, what tiny teddies are you going for? Because my personal favorite are the half choc coated
I just like
ones.
top chip, like
Fair
the
enough.
Classic.
yeah. I don't know. That's what I think
Wait,
of.
the choc chip or the chocolate?
The choc chip.
Choc chip's
Yeah.
the best one.
Yeah, definitely.
But then I used to get the box of the choc coated ones.
Oh, I
They're
don't know
quite
if I
cool.
got that one.
They're like the base of it's coated in chocolate. Now to make this easy, I'm just going yet again following the theme of stuff I actually
Fair
buy.
enough.
Salt and vinegar Pringles.
Yep.
Oh, salt and vinegar
You
Pringles.
could have just said Pringles. I would have accepted.
Well, we've gone
Pringles
with,
would have been a better
Pringles
answer.
would have been a
But-
better answer.
Hold on, Jakey went honey soy chicken chips.
No,
No,
that's
I
right.
know, but
I thought we were going a bit more
it's
precise.
personal.
No, we,
That's
are, we are
personal.
being a bit more
That's
precise.
personal.
Yeah, it's just a shit pick.
But if I just
okay.
go chocolate,
No.
that's
So-
just like taking all of the chocolates off the
Question.
table.
Question. When we're thinking of Pringles, what do we think better? Right? Do you think of sour cream?
Sour cream and
Sour
chocolate.
Or do-
cream
yeah,
straight
right?
away.
See,
Instant
see?
green,
Exactly.
green
Yes.
tube. So you would
It's
have had us
personal
straight away.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm just saying.
I feel as if when
you're
we go
not
for-
going for the win. I
No.
understand that.
But when we go for broadness, if I just go chocolate, you can't say any other chocolate. Any of you, you know what I mean? That's why I'm going.
I'd
more.
say
Vague.
Cadbury
If you said
chocolate.
yeah,
Yeah.
you said
Hey, look,
Cad.
But if I went
But
Pringles,
but who-
which one?
I've gone Arnott's shapes. I haven't sat there and gone Arnott's biscuits. Because that takes out his tiny teddies.
But you know, that's why I went with what I
It's
actually
okay.
buy.
It's all right.
I'm
You're just
sticking,
trying to
I'm
lose.
sticking true. And do I have Pringles at home? Yes, I do. All of these actually, I have digestives at
It's
home
just,
as well.
it's just the salt and vinegar part.
Yeah,
but
that
that's-
puts me
it's-
off.
but as
I
I
feel
said-
like there's better salt and vinegar
No.
chips out there.
But that's why I said
Just salt and vinegar chips is probably better than salt and vinegar Pringles.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But-
Oh,
Yet
Smiths. Yeah.
Yeah.
as I speak,
Smith's crisp cut.
as I speak,
Yeah.
I'm going. I've got the basket in my hand. What am I going to? That's what I'm doing this based
Right.
on.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Well, with my one, I'm going with the chili harvest snaps.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
love
do
those.
enjoy those.
Jakey looks at me like he has never had them before. Have you never had harvest snaps?
Oh, those like long bean ones. Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
Oh,
They're
so
fucking
no,
great.
they're right. They're
Yeah.
pretty good. You're gonna make me think. I feel like these snacks are very like.
He was there like, what the frick? was
I
that?
am. This is a tough one.
Man,
Oh, I've got some good one. Okay, I got another one.
I
Anyway,
had my shit in order and I knew what I wanted and I've completely blanked
yeah,
already.
that's why I wrote it down. I was like, I
Yeah.
couldn't.
I really should have been, but fuck, that's annoyed me. Because I started thinking, I was like, oh, do entrees now count? But they really don't.
Oh, it's tough. I'm son.
If it does, are we going to roast
If
it?
it's designed to be a
Wait.
snack,
Okay,
don't know.
I come home from work today. What was there in the cupboard? Hot cross bun. Do I have one? Is that classified as a snack?
I'd take that as a snack. If you took a, if,
This
you ate
is-
a-
this
if it was
is-
only one, it's a snack. Otherwise,
This is where I get confused.
Thank you. You've helped me decide my next one.
Hot cross bun.
Alright, my next one, it's not going to be as good of a pick, but I'm just taking Tim Tams.
Oh no, Tim Tams
Strong.
is a good pick.
Strong.
If I had Tim Tams in my cupboard, I'd eat it.
Yeah, they
That's a
they
good
go
pick.
pretty frequently.
That's a good
yeah,
pick.
no, Tim Tams. Which ones?
I don't know which ones.
If you don't say
Nah,
double coated,
yeah, I
get
was
the
gonna
door.
say- Yes.
Double coated are the best ones,
Yeah.
but just the original
Originals
ones.
are pretty good, man.
Yeah.
But it's just the double coat. You know what I mean?
Double
It's-
coated
Yeah.
is a bit thick.
We like
He's
it
a
thick.
thick boy.
As my
Three
second
Cs.
pick, I'm just going to go grapes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, going on the
Grapes.
health, on the little
Grapes.
health side. I didn't even think about. Oh, my fat ass forgot about fucking
I'd-
fruits.
Nah,
when
grapes is
when
good.
grapes are out on the table, I'm going for them.
100%.
100%. I do enjoy grapes.
100%.
Oh,
Could I have got it in the round 5 with the very last pick? Probably.
probably.
Ah,
But
sorry.
I
I
was
didn't
under
think
the
about
pressure.
fruit at all. No, I'm gonna go with good old cheese and bicky.
I did want to
Strong.
say that
Good cheese
because
and
I do
bicky.
have that. That is a
Strong.
regular.
Like
That's a good one.
They're classic. Oh, now I want cheese and bicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've only got 2 picks left. Right, this, then it goes to Jakey for 2, then back to me.
Correct.
Yep.
Easy. So my 4th pick is going to be chocolate croissants.
Oh, you mean a pan de chocolat?
What? I have to say it for my Aussie listeners.
Chocolate croissant.
Yeah, chocolate croissants is going to be my final pick. It's
good.
Good snack.
You mean
very
your
versatile.
second last pick?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my final pick. I'm not sure yet. Jakey.
Mine.
Back to back.
I actually surprised this did fall this late. Think of one thing when you go to the movies.
Popcorn.
Ah, that is
Literally
that's a good
popcorn.
snack.
That is a
good snack.
highly rated snack. And I think I'll round it off with another retro pick that I don't even think is still around. Roll ups.
Roll ups. Strong.
I was actually never big on roll-ups. I think I struggled. I don't know why I struggled.
I didn't have them much. They were good.
They were
just
good.
Didn't have them much.
I just
Always try to trade for them, man.
Oh, really?
I had no friends to trade with them, man.
Kristen, bring them.
I-
We were friends then, mate.
Oh my
this is
goodness.
before we
I
knew
was,
each
I
other.
was in the loser club, mate.
Nah, I'm
I
gonna
didn't
need.
come till year 5 and I didn't know you.
That's true.
Now, boys, I'm gonna need some help here to get me over the line for my final pick. I'm not too sure what I want to decide on. Any ideas?
I'm not gonna give you
Straight
mine.
taking them out.
No.
Butterscotch, fucking those biscuits, whatever. Those are pretty good.
What else have we got?
Um,
I quite like bakery stuff.
bakery stuff, more
I got it.
bakery. Oh, here we go.
Got it.
Here we go.
Jakey's mum.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, she's a good snack.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Lewis. You have a lovely house.
Oh my god.
I have no idea. I've ran out of ideas, so I've just gone for the roast. I'm sorry.
It's alright, mate. What
Oh, you
about
got no more.
what
You
about
got-
what
you got
about
nil.
what about a beer? Is that a good snack?
No. My final pick is Jake's mum.
Oh, it is. You're locking it in. It's
Yeah, I'm
locked
locking
in.
it in.
This is outrageous.
I wasn't joking. I genuinely have a brain blank, so I'm just locking in Jakey's mum because I made that joke before we recorded.
That's so outrageous.
All right,
What happens if
Will?
this is the first episode they listen to and they just go right to the end and they
Well,
go,
firstly, can we just say if it's the first episode, Jakey's dad, you're ripped. Jake won't tell you, but we're telling you. And you have a really nice house. So if they're listening,
I was
it's a
going to
compliment.
say, that was...
Oh yeah, I didn't know where you.
Don't do
Oh,
don't worry,
jeez.
that's
So
okay.
Boys, come off it.
Joe still has a shovel in his hands from earlier on, bro. It's getting deep.
I'm not.
Oh, he's
I'm not
cool,
backing down.
he's cool.
Willis.
All right. My last one. Taking a little bit of a turn. I'm going with a Magnum Caramel Ego ice cream.
Oh,
Don't think it beats my pick, but it's a good one.
Oh, those things are fucking.
I think I'll
from
let
the
Joe
gods.
take the win with his losses last week anyway, so
I'm,
emphasis on loss.
I'm happy with this last pick that's fallen. Doritos.
Hold on, I just realized what you said.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised. I was like, oh, okay. I must have dug myself too deep.
No, I was like, did I lose the draft last week?
I was kind of like, oh, they didn't have a reaction,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Moving quick. Like, oh, that one slipped over. Let's move.
Yeah.
Game's the game. And Chris, I totally missed out on your final pick.
Doritos.
Yeah, no one cares.
Bit rough, but you by far
Nah,
have
Doritos.
the worst.
Oh, I've truly made a list
You've
based on my
truly
personal
beat
preference.
Will. Let's
What the fuck?
Now let's see why I beat Will with my final
with
pick.
4 picks actually.
Not one Chris, can you give us a rundown?
Oh,
We'll start with Jake. Honey soy chips.
Can I go last by way in the rundown?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hot chips. Tiny teddies. Popcorn. Roll-ups.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Will.
can't argue any of those. They were pretty good.
Decent.
Going for the win.
Oreos. Go Bucket. Chili Harvest Snaps. Cheese and Bicky. And Magnum Ego ice cream.
In my head, those are still all good as well.
Yeah, no,
That's all solid efforts.
Go Bucket's pretty good.
I think your cheese and biscuits is really helping you.
No,
Yeah, no,
I
I-
think that is too.
I
Man.
think it
I
is.
wanted that. I wanted that. I did want
That's
that.
a good pick. Okay, I got 2-minute noodles.
That's a
Arnott's shapes.
fucking great pick.
Tim Tams. Grapes. Doritos.
And what do I have?
You've got dreamy chocolate cookies, chocolate digestives, some salt and vinegar Pringles, chocolate croissants,
And to round it off.
Jake's mum.
Oh my goodness.
So Jake, here's the question: are you going to vote against your mum?
Yes,
Fair.
I'm here to win. I'm not a loser. Mum raised no bitch.
Oh, this is tough. Actually,
It all just comes down to personal
Will actually did
preference.
pretty well. I gotta admit, Will did very well.
I was gonna say all 3 of us. Oh no, all 4 of us had a good an actual a top tier snack in there.
We've
that
actually
kinda,
got a competitive-
carried over.
yeah.
Like Joe kind of scratched himself out by saying
I just
your
ran out of
mum.
ideas, so I just went to
So,
think of
so
lol.
he's kind of fallen off.
Will's
It's between
worst
us
pick
3.
is Oreos because it was pick one.
That was pick 1. That's a very rough pick
So
1.
can I
But
just say-
it's not bad on the list.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Like
Agreed.
an overall, it's
Yeah,
pretty
overall,
good.
really good list.
Shout
It's just
out.
the order
I still think Chris's chicken, whatever, 2-minute noodles was
noodles.
a great fucking 4th pick.
No, that was pick one.
No, what were you though?
Oh, fourth, yeah.
So
Correct.
I accept that I've got the worst based on the slander to Jake's family, plus the fact that I chose 4 snacks that I actually already have in my apartment
Fair.
right now.
I can get every single one of these in the house.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like I've done it based on
I
snacks that I actually
literally
go
had
buying.
2-minute noodles last night, like midnight. I was hungry.
Plus, I have a very sweet tooth, so I don't really go for like a savory snack. You know?
Chocolate croissant.
I'm actually stumped. I actually don't know who to pick. If we can't vote for ourselves, everybody say a name.
I would.
Everyone just say a name. Can't vote for yourself. Say a name, and then whoever has like a double up or a triple up, they win. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Will.
Chris. Oh fuck yeah! Holy shit!
Who did you say?
Will.
I said Will as well.
I didn't vote yet, so I'm going to say Chris to make it a tie.
Oh, that's.
I'm so sorry.
Shit.
I'm so sorry. I don't get a vote. I said Jakey's mum. I had slander on this. Will you?
No, I think Will won.
Will takes it.
I just really liked the cup of noodles. I was like, yeah,
If
I
you
have
took
a cup of noodles
noodles first,
yeah.
oh,
If
Yeah.
you took noodles over Oreos,
I didn't.
You
I
would've
didn't-
won it.
No, to be
Sweet.
fair, the reason I didn't take, I was going to take noodles, but I didn't think anyone was going to think of noodles.
that's my go-to snack.
Yeah,
every
I
time.
completely forgot about it.
I thought it was
I-
just going to snake everyone's
I
mind.
left
like-
the house tonight and Irene was like, "Oh, you back for dinner?" I was like, "If there's leftovers, I'll eat them. If not, noodles."
I honestly
Sweet.
thought it was going to just miss everyone's mind. I was going to take that later.
I was gonna take Megarine
Oh,
just because that's usually my go-to.
Fuck
but
yeah.
I consider that more of a meal because I'll make 2-3 packets in one hit.
yeah,
Fuck
well,
yeah.
But
cup
a
of
2-minute
noodles
noodles,
set.
it's
yeah.
a proper cup for a snack.
Yeah, I would, yeah,
that's a good shout.
because I've had a whole ass meal with a Megarang.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You
Chuck
get-
an egg on
yeah,
top.
I was gonna
yeah.
say, yeah.
Some bacon in
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I
Shredded
do.
chicken, the whole
Shred-
fucking lot.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, depending whatever's there, like some pulled pork.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for
Whatever,
sure,
whatever.
for
Pulled pork slaps.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie, Will. I'm a bit disappointed you didn't take a tin of tuna. As long as
No,
I've
because
known
that's
you,
the meal, man. That is
No,
the meal.
as long as I've known you,
It's a snack.
that would be your go-to snack at school, a tin of tuna.
Look, if we
Flavoured
can go
tuna.
over the rules,
Cut
you were
food.
100% taking fried rice. Pick one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been like a small
Why
bowl.
did I not take chicky
One
nuggies?
small.
Yeah, when we said go bucket, I was like, chicken nuggets
Yeah,
has to fall.
like, well, I
Yeah.
specifically said popcorn
It's a good
chicken
shout.
go bucket, so it was open for
I'm
anybody to
not
get
gonna
another
lie.
go bucket.
I had a popcorn chicken go bucket about 5 hours ago, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go back. It was good.
Well, there you go. Somehow I got a win there. I'm pretty happy
Very
with that.
impressed with you, Will.
Well, I guess.
I lost from the fucking grapes.
I lost at Jakey's mum. So again, I'm sorry for the slander.
That took
Mrs.
you out of the
Lewis.
vote.
Yeah, that automatically disqualified me, and I'm so sorry to the Lewis family.
Oh, man.
But you'd lost before that.
But I back my choice. It's my
Definitely
personal
lost.
opinion.
Jeez. Well, catch us next week. We'll be out here on the 3P podcast again. We'll see you next time. Oh, wait. Thanks to Bella Vista for letting us use this room again. Such G's. We missed happy hour today, which is a bit sad.
That's all right.
Unhappy
happy
hour.
about Ah, same.
Probably a
Same. I
good
like
thing
that.
for us.
Yeah, no, it was a big weekend, so it's probably a good idea. All right, we'll catch you guys next time. See you then. Later.
Bye.